Alright, hello chat. How's it going? Hopefully well. We're back in the silent menu of Jedi Fallen Order. Chili cheese Fritos. I forgot those existed. I always want, like, if I see a bag of those, I always want it so bad. And then I eat them and they make me feel like garbage. Like, they actually, the way that they sit in your stomach, they feel awful. But I still, every time, I want them. Even though I know that I'm going to feel like garbage. But I was going to say Silent Hill. No. Silent main menu. I know what I have scheduled what days. Yeah, I do, actually. For a second, I was like, actually, I don't know what tomorrow is. But now I do. I remember. I remember. Now that I've actually started scheduling again. Rather than doing the frantic, what am I streaming today? At about 8 a.m. every morning. Like I did for a solid 2 or 3 weeks. Right. This area was not where I expected to be. I'm not happy about being here. But I'm here. I think I fixed my controller, by the way. I think. I did open it up. And try to fix it at least. So, we'll see if it worked. I did make an attempt. I just haven't tested it yet. I actually think that this game is... What? Oh.
Mind helping me out? Good work, BD.
Yeah, this... It's not even just being on Dathomir that I'm like, oh great, I'm still on... It's this specific area of Dathomir that I do not like. Why is this game so stuttery? Am I... Oh, I know why. Wait a second. Wait a second. No, I was wrong. I don't know why. For a second, I thought that I left the resolution too high. Fallen Order, why are you doing the weird, like, little micro stuttery nonsense, huh? Oh shit, that's random. I got my eye on it. This game does not like to actually capture smoothly. It drives me nuts. It takes constant adjustment to get right. Oh. Okay. It just got stuck. I have to back off my desk a little bit so I got more room for my hands in my lap. That's way better. Because for someone like me, who plays with the very, very good Ultimate Gamer, I don't know what to call it. I don't know what to call it. What would you call like a style of holding your controller? I don't know what the word with that, or the word for that would be. Or term, I guess. But I play with the best, I'm trying to come up with a term on the spot and it's not working. Hello user and Smitty. I play with the best ergonomic gaming hand grip, the double claw. So I kind of need room for my fingers down there. I can't be sitting like up against my desk like I just was. If you don't know the double claw, I've shown it before. If you've heard of the claw, you know this. You know the thumb on the thumbstick, pointer finger on the buttons, middle finger up here on the bumper and trigger, right? You know the claw, you know this. If you know me and my double claw, which is not normal at all, I also keep both my pointer and my thumb on the thumbstick. I mean it when I say it's a double claw. I use 2 fingers on my thumbstick, because I'm fucking weird. I don't know where I picked that up, but I picked it up somewhere, and it's been a long time habit since. Hold on, I gotta read the Korok one. Why is everyone suddenly so motivated to get 900 Koroks? I feel like I started something here. Where all of a sudden, now that I've finished Breath of the Wild, everyone's like, oh, I need to get all 900. I see you. You're not clever. I love when I say stim BD and he just doesn't throw one. That might be my favorite, like, minor bug that doesn't really matter all that much. Most of the time. It's just kind of funny when it happens. Makes me smile. Why are you floating? Oh wait, it's not. I thought. Oh wait, it is. It is floating. Confirmed. Weird crab spider is floating. Oh my god. Oh, that was. Man, who thought unblockable attacks should be a thing? Who came up with that? Climbed a tree and then realized it was an acorn one. Sliding down the tree, it broke when my foot and body. Like, what? Huh? Oh, it broke from you dropping on top of it? For a second, I was like, what does that mean? The bait was a glitching crab thing. That was absolutely cruel. I didn't know that was a thing, that just like physics objects could break the acorns. Because I mean that's probably what's happening, is just because your body has physics tied to it. The physics broke it. My assumption, at least. I didn't even know that you could do that. I always just shot it with an arrow. But I had so many times using that map where I would just go to wherever the Korok was marked without looking at what it was going to be. I would climb a tree, and then there would be no Korok at the top. It was at the bottom the whole time. Because it was just the acorn. Wait, really? I wonder why it would happen once, but be like hard to replicate. Like, God, this area fucking sucks.
Stim BD.
Oh, needs a new crystal? Bro, I've been looking too. Like, I've really been. Okay, it's not my controller. I was like, really? I thought that even though I tried to fix my controller, I thought it didn't work for a second. And I was pissed. But no, we're good. Controller still seems to be working just fine today. If you didn't hear it, I said it right when I started playing. I did open up my PS5 controller again and try to fix it again. Not the same problem again, but if you haven't heard me bitch about it before, my PS5 controller, in the time since like March when I bought it, has broken 3 times in some way, shape, or form now. And just like, I was told this was the best controller that we had available. I paid like $60 for it at Target. And it's broken 3 times in a year, or more than like 9 months. Like every 3 months or so, one of the thumbsticks will start having a lot of issues and I'll have to open it up and fix it. Like, dude, my 360 controllers are more durable than these are. By far. Like, not even a close competition. Yeah, I don't know if you can dual wield them in this game. Some people have mentioned that it's like late in the game. But I'm just like, straight up control scheme wise, I don't know what button they would put it on to toggle over to like dual wielding them. Because they've kind of already taken up every possible input on the controller for stuff like that. Oh wow! The push insta-killed all of them. Wait a second, you just did what? I didn't even notice that at first. Did he actually get pushed up onto the wall, but he grabbed it and then pounced off? Ugh. We style on them. 360 controller was invincible? Dude, it really was. My off-brand 360 controller I got years ago works perfectly. There's something about those controllers that they just don't break. I don't know why. Like, my original, like... I think I have a Gen 2 360, like, when they first made it black. I have that 360. And the controllers, the 2 controllers that I got in the box with that Xbox still work to this day. Like, I used them earlier this year to stream Red Dead Redemption. And they still work. No controller drift, or sorry, no stick drift, no, like, buttons that are wonky and don't press in right. Like, they're perfect. A decade later, however long, more than a decade at this point. And, like, the 360 is probably the console I played the most games on in my entire life, too. So those controllers have been through, like, the most abuse from me in my lifetime on top of that. It's just like, how? How are those things still kicking? And my PS5 controller lasted, like, 3 months before it started having problems where I had to fix it. We just getting lazy now? I complain about this controller a lot. It feels great. Like, the thumbsticks are nice. The grip on the sides is nice. The handles feel perfectly sized, at least for my hands. The buttons are crisp. Like, I love the way the controller feels. It just breaks all the time. That's my problem with the PS5. It's not that I just straight up hate the controller. Yeah, I am supposed to go this way. Bozos don't make them like they used to. They really don't. I could impale my enemies with the N64 controller was really goofy. I mean, the N64 controller, as much as I like it from just like a weird, like, what were they thinking with this kind of standpoint, keep in mind that the controller was so bad that it's the only reason that, like, Z-targeting in the old Zelda games even exists. That was a system that they literally had to make because the controller's thumbstick was so bad. But they had to, like, work around it creatively. Wait, is that what you're supposed to do? What I just did there didn't feel right, but it worked. Large owl?
You cannot win!
For fuck.
Here! Help me, brother!
Oh, I rolled off, dude. Hold on, boys. I'll be right back with you. Like, if you include how to get the rupees. Yeah. I forgot to even mention that, like, on stream ever. It was known by, like, half of the community at one point. Because it was kind of like a meme for me, where I was like, we keep it a secret, we keep it a secret. Even though I would just slip that I was working on it constantly, it kind of became a meme where, like, half the people knew what I was talking about, half didn't. And we just wouldn't outright say it. But, what I've been recently talking about, too, that big video project for Ocarina, that I have been going back and touching up again, because I have, like, a terabyte of storage being used up by it on my computer. And I'm not even exaggerating, it's like 990 gigs as it is right now in the folder for it. It's a big ol' 100% guide. So like that video is literally part of a longer guide that, like, for example, what I'm calling, like, chapter 1, because I'm splitting the videos into, like, chapters, which is essentially just, like, large, like, story beats in the game, for splitting up the whole guide for it. It goes from, like, the opening cutscene through to the end of the first dungeon. And so, like, that video is straight up just a cutout of, like, the very beginning, where I had already been editing the... God damn it, I didn't pull it off right. The chapter 1 video, like, the larger video. But I was like, this could just stand on its own as, like, something that people would search on Google. So I just cut it out and threw an intro and outro on it, and boom. Wait, what if I don't even climb all the way up? Yeah, I just grab it as I push it. No, Cal. Oh. The Wii controller became airborne quite often. Dude, mine too. Those things got thrown around. Damn it. No, how did I didn't even push it there. Wait. Can I pull this? Oh. That's probably what you're supposed to do, is pull it. How am I struggling so hard? I feel like this is not supposed to be this difficult. It's taking no chances. I eventually started using the strap because I threw that thing everywhere. God damn it. Welcome to... I can't fucking climb this. The timing window to like push and grab it together the way I've been trying to do it. The only way I've actually been able to make it up, it's a super short window to actually get it like that. My timing has to be absolutely perfect to do that. I have to hold the right trigger just enough to get the push off, but then immediately when the push does go off, pull the left trigger to grab it, because if you do both of the triggers, it does that, the little like AoE pull-in move. Oh my god, he's running my shit. Yeah, I'm a bit of a space wizard myself. Don't blame Nintendo over chucked Wii controllers. I mean, they were just so easy to throw. Especially because like every Wii game felt the need to use motion controls. For whatever reason. Oh, I just go down this way. Thank God in Breath of the Wild, the gyro was like minimal. Because when it first started making some appearances at the beginning of the game, I was like, oh hell no. I'm not going to be playing with gyro this whole goddamn game. Causes more arguments, Wii Sports or Monopoly? Monopoly. My family members don't like playing Monopoly with me. Not even like, I'm not that sweaty on Monopoly. I'm just gamer. Like, I know how to win. And I win.
I could use the stem.
Yeah. Not Nintendo's fault if people didn't use them. I mean, I think a lot of the problem for me was when the Wii came out and when I had my Wii as a kid. I think I got it when I was like 5, right? Like, Wii for me I was very little. So it's like, yeah, try convincing your 5-year-old that the strap is worthwhile as a safety feature. It doesn't work. Remember when bozos would snag an extra $100 after passing go from the banker? What's that one of the house rules that I've always not liked is, people who are like, oh, if you land on go, you get $400. No, the fuck you don't. No, you don't. There are so many, like, random house rules for Monopoly that, like, somehow get passed around so much, like, they're so common, even though they're just not rules in Monopoly. That's one of the big ones that I've always been like, no. You do not get 400 for landing on go. You still get 200. Where's he going? My boy is zooming over here for this scan. What has he got on his hand? What is that? What even are you? Wow, that was a very generous amount of time for your wing to get stuck into the ground. I appreciate it, Gerrera. I do like that there's the big, hot, whatever, I don't know what to call it. The big marking across his head now. That is pretty sweet. Ow. Oh, that doesn't work on you. He's really big. That's pretty sweet that like the heat marks don't fade when you hit him in the head. I don't know if that really makes the most sense. Or on the wing, actually. I just saw my old marking on that wing. I don't know if, like, in universe that makes much sense. Oh! My instinct was correct. But it looks cool. Like, wouldn't it fade out and just be like a really blackened burn mark after a few seconds? Like, it wouldn't stay orange like that, but it does look really cool. Oh my god. Being locked onto you is actually a disadvantage right now. I was supposed to hit him in the head, wasn't I? Whoops. No, I agree, Smitty. This boss is one of those, like, I don't know what to call it, really. I guess, in simple terms, just like, he's a very gimmick boss, and he's not even trying to hide it. It's just like, yes, you wait for a window to attack, you get an attack, and you rinse and repeat. And he's like the bad kind of that kind of boss, where he's not even genuinely dangerous outside of your attack window. He's just kind of there. Hit him in the head this time. Ugh. Okay, come on now. That's new. Yeah! Maybe there's a phase 2? Oh, I don't have force energy. Shit. I could have used pull if I wasn't wasting all of my force. Ah! Where am I? Okay, I'm still down here. I thought I got launched for a second. What is this? Oh, you jump. You jump over it. I get it. Oh shit, I didn't realize that's what you were doing. Large, beakless owl. Oh, I can't deal damage anymore. Really? Don't do this. It's a bat? I don't know. It is like a bat, but its head looks like an owl to me. Like, it's a bat and an owl, it looks like, at least. What's on his hand? cool. What are those? Oh, for climbing. That's actually pretty sweet. Ooh. That is so much faster. That's pretty nice, actually. I'm happy with this. Now I don't feel like I have to jump anymore. This is actually so much faster. Holy shit, he's going. Right. Sorry, I keep looking over to see if the game is like at a stable frame rate on the capture or not. Because on my monitor it is, but on OBS it goes up and down with the frame rate. I don't know why. It's only this game too. Everything else we've been playing for the last like few months has been perfectly fine. Even Callisto Protocol, and we all saw the performance on that game. Didn't need the gloves anymore, you might as well use them. Yeah. Yeah. Thank God the bat owl didn't eat him. That would have been inconvenient.
The strongest Night Brothers faced a rite of passage by venturing into the lair of this creature.
What? What? Sorry? Those who survived were deemed worthy. Their rite of passage was just to run through there to the other side. It was like, yep, if you make it through, you're worthy. If you don't, you weren't supposed to live anyway. What the fuck? Also, remember to like the stream for more Space Wizard terrorist steals ponchos across the galaxy. I can't. That's right. That's 3 points, 3 points. They're all 3 points. There's no more nodes after these, though. That guy was not worthy, clearly. I guess I just keep going this way. It'll probably loop around here at some point, right? I might have another boss before I get back.
Stay low, buddy.
Oh, shit. Well,
Let it hit you.
that was some pretty decent timing. Oh my god, Cal! Okay. Sure. Sure. So, the bat owl is fast. I thought the rocks would, like, stun him a bit more. Oh, definitely not. Hustle your ass, Cal. Get moving. There's no time to stop.
We're gonna die.
I got picked up. No. Let's keep stabbing. Flying boss battle. Come here, you bitch. What? I don't get it.
Here we go
Okay,
again.
I was too low. Stab him! Stab him in the main!
Whoa, wait.
Ow. And I'm flying again. Oh shit. EA, what the heck is this? This is one of those moments of the game that I'm like, I like what you're trying, but this could have used a little more time in the oven before release.
Get ready, BD. Jump.
Oh, well, that didn't quite work.
long drop.
I've been saying it a lot with these moments of the game that I'm like, I wish this got a little more dev time than it seems like it did. The new game,
Okay, I trust you.
should definitely have more polish in areas like this, just because like EA now knows that this is like a successful IP, because at first this was like a risky endeavor to let Respawn make this and give them a proper shot at it, but now they have confidence in it. What is happening? Wait, what? What? You just passed out?
You okay? Yeah, I'm great. Wish I could say the same for this creature, though.
Oh. Why are we back? Why am I back here? Oh, I can climb up here now with my claws. And I can, Bro gave up. He actually just passed out midair. Oh. I kind of thought it was gonna go the other way. Like, I thought it was gonna be attached at the top, not attached at the bottom. Oh, check this out, check this out, check this out. Goodbye, bitches! Why? Oh. Okay, the other guy can't even hit me. Come back. Walk towards the ledge. Shoot me again. You get a shot. Who wants to try it again? Which one of yous? Either. Hey! What a piece.
BD, stim here.
Wall run. Ooh, it's a limited time wall run. Got my little climbing claws. These are great. These are so nice, honestly. Just not taking anywhere near as long to climb now is awesome. I just fly up these walls.
That's the bridge into their village. I doubt they expected us to come back.
Where's the bridge?
Still,
Here's the bridge.
there's gotta be a stealthier way in.
You can barely see and hear it. Oh, wait, really? I hit him again? Like, before the crash, is what you mean? Sheev? Who is Sheev?
Honestly, I had no idea this was here when I pulled the bridge down. I just wanted to see what would happen.
Who is
Like you and the cutter on
Sheev?
Kashyyyk.
I've never heard the name Sheev. Where is that coming from? Or was it a weird... That can't have been an autocorrect, can it? What is Sheev? Box.
We have sacrificed too many. He's too dangerous. We should kill him. No, we take it to brother business.
Wait, really? Oh, I got a poncho! New stolen poncho. Not even a bad one. I don't like it as much as the one I was just wearing. But new poncho, and it's not bad. How was your day? Parasocial. My day, it's been pretty alright. Please, please.
Wanna look inside?
Crystal.
Oh, you found something.
No. New lightsaber material. My day has been, well, I got up and did my normal routine for like early in the morning. And then I sat down and worked on some videos, and now I'm here. So my day's been pretty average. It made it look like the bat just passed out. It really did. Like, I genuinely thought that the bat just, like, went to sleep midair. I really thought that that's all that happened there. Oh, that was something. Oh, and now I get why a user said bro forgot to breathe. The bat just started holding his breath mid-fight. He got so freaked out. He was so anxious. He just forgot to breathe and passed out mid-air. Hello, West. Do I just jump down on him? Oh, no. This fight was not a mistake. This is a beautiful decision. That guy got fucked up. Oh. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Oh, I didn't know I could insta-kill them with that. The more you know. Come here. You next. Come here. Now you. Oh, the stairs fucked it up. Oh my God, I'm getting shot from every direction.
How can you do this?
Oh my God, I didn't even see him and I parried him. I'm freaking out. A little bit.
Stop coward.
Throw me a stim, BD.
I managed.
Back to normal.
That was actually kind of nuts. I had no idea the little spider thing was running up at me. I just happened to block right as he came at me. Accidental parry. Can't get through it, damn it. Cool. Little side flip. Where's this go? Oh, right over here, maybe? Did I climb up to that? Maybe? Oh, it's supposed to go there. I can grab that ledge. Oh. There we go. Oh, I didn't even see him. Should have looked through the gate before I just jumped over. What's in the box? Definitely not a lightsaber crystal.
Let's see what you found.
Mantis paint job, is it good? Oh, it's actually... It's kind of sweet, actually. Black with gold trim. I'll use it. That actually is a pretty good Mantis paint job. Well, I don't, like, okay, I do understand the JO crystal, the bro crystal, whatever you want to call it. But, like I've had it explained to me, I mean. But it still seems so absurd to me that I'm like, that's actually a thing? It's so weird. The people who know,
tired of waiting for
no, it's just like, what?
This intruder must be dealt with.
Are they talking about me? Is this a very recent Force Echo? Or maybe it's about the other guy. Oh, that was, yeah, the unblockable one.
Help, please.
Nice. Thanks. If I could, I would try putting a bro crystal in there.
We witnessed a ship crash in the swamps.
Be cautious. I sense great danger.
Yeah, those... I had a buddy who, for White Elephant one year, he brought one of those for, like, his gift that he put into it. I don't remember who ended up getting it. I wish I could. Because if I could remember who had it, I absolutely would text them and just be like, hey, whatever happened to that? Where do you keep it? I'm curious. I know you have it. Where is it? Be the most powerful weapon in the galaxy. Yes. Filled with the sexual frustrations of its wielder. I don't remember exactly what the... I don't even want to say it. I don't remember how, or like what it was supposed to be that you do to get the crystal like full of energy. I don't remember how that worked.
Cal,
I'm trying to think of it.
Close, but got a little sidetracked.
Oh, I'm back.
He's acting strange. He swears he saw someone outside the Mantis. Dathomir's getting to him.
Pretty sure that's who he is.
Are you all right?
I'm not seeing things, so yes. I'm coming out of a Night Brother village now. Hoping to get back on track.
Sounds like you're handling yourself.
Yeah, BD
Yeah.
and I got this.
Just a really long shimmy. It's in the name. Yeah, but then what do you do with the energy? Because I thought it was the other way around. I thought the energy enhanced what's in the name, not what's in the name enhanced something else. What was the point of the... Maybe I just don't remember how they work at all, apparently. It's probably not the worst thing. What are you beeping about? Oh, shit! Thanks, actually. I was about to just be sitting there looking at my map, being like, where do I go?
BD, here!
Bye. I could swing across. But I was always able to swing across, right? I mean, I've had force pull since I got here. Like, I didn't get force pull here on Dathomir. Where the fuck? Oh, I am supposed to go back that way. Hold on. Oh, it's probably the climby claws that get me up. That must be what's going on. Chat's a lot quieter than Hollow Knight streams. Yeah, well, Hollow Knight... Those bosses bring out the best and the worst in everyone.
Creature must be.
Oh, shit. Hello.
Down there. Come, brother.
Bonk, 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 bonk. Just wait until Bird gets here. That's when the... You did not. Oh my... What the fuck is that? Why'd you spawn me back in right there? Alright.
Kill him.
Oh, there we go. That.
BD, I need help!
You fucking bitch. Stop shooting me.
I will stop.
Ow! Fuck off!
Not feeling so great, BD. A little help, BD?
Okay. So I'm going... I guess just all the way up there. Yeah, it's gotta be just a wall that I wasn't able to climb before. Oh yeah, this is where the guy is. Ooh.
No sign of that old man. I wonder if the Night Brothers got him.
The red sun that's in like 144p. Not that low, but in very low resolution. There we go.
Stop running.
1L, 1R. Probably hard to tell on stream, but it's very noticeably in a super low resolution. Like, I can see the pixels around the edges of that moon.
This must be the tomb.
I made it. Plot twist, the guy is running the show here. He's really the one pulling the strings. Oh, where are you going? What are you trying to scan? Pots? Pans? Vases?
My friend, we've reached the tomb of Kujet in search of an astrium.
That's it? Okay. You're right. I've reached the tomb. Wait, isn't that little force crack?
Whatever that was, it's gone.
Okay, Cal. There's a checkpoint here now. On the first planet, like at the very beginning, I put my hand against one of those and it like, I was gonna say, it did like a flashback thing where I learned a new power. This isn't gonna teach me new power. I'm just in my room. Oh. Ugh. Why is his child model cursed? I've never looked at the face on it. Ugh. Oh.
Hey, Cal.
Hi.
Ready for a rematch later?
Yeah, anytime.
Sounds good. On your way to training?
Always.
All right, then. I'll see you later.
Bye.
This was before they tried to shoot at me.
I heard we're getting new orders soon. Finally. I'm ready to be gone from this dump.
Hopefully not the order I think of.
We're leaving Braca?
Possibly. Don't get his hopes up with secondhand gossip.
It's okay. I believe it once Master DePaul says so.
Speaking of your master,
Oh yeah, I better go.
better get a move on, Cal.
His child model is kind of cursed.
You're in a rush.
Master DePaul's called me for training.
You got this, kid.
Wait, it was a trash can? Oh, it is a trash can. Wait, no, it's not. What is it?
Isn't Gyro waiting?
Is it? Yes, he's waiting, but... Whoa. Apparently if you push dodge while not, like, actually pushing in a direction on the stick, he just flies back. Is it a trash can? Like, does that front hatch open up? I don't know, it kind of looks like a trash
We'll
can.
talk later.
I can't tell. Yeah, I haven't seen Clone Wars. That's what I was gonna say. They look like a trash can, but I don't think they're like actual in-universe trash
Master
cans.
Padawan, it's time for instruction.
Oh, are they gonna shoot him here?
Reach our position. Do not keep me waiting.
Oh, or is this actually training? I can't... When he was locked up there, I was like, oh, they're gonna shoot him. It's gonna be that flashback. The Order 66 flashback.
Good. Stay on task, Padawan.
Right, sorry.
Get a move on, Padawan.
Oh, shit. I just like droids in Star Wars in general. They always look so, unique. I think I'm supposed to grab onto that. Am I supposed to go all the way over there? I can't fucking reach that.
Do this. Try again.
What, are you gonna teach me the triple jump here? Mr. Big Jedi, big alien Jedi? Can't jump that. There's nothing to like force pull or anything.
Muscle up, Cal.
You can't grab that ledge. Confirmed. It did shift around though, which makes me suspicious. Are we doing a platform puzzle here? Because I'm not appreciating it if we are. Oh my...
I see you feel no urgency in completing your task.
My ass?
You're almost there.
Why are you such a dick today? Whoa! Ooh. Master T'Pol is in a mood. Hey!
Cheap shot, Commander.
Focus. Were you concentrating, you would have anticipated this distraction.
What is wrong with you?
Remember, we make our own luck.
You know, at this point, if you get... Oh, wait.
Success and failure, life and death, light and dark. What divides them is your state of mind.
I didn't even know that I had a lightsaber here with me.
Before you commit yourself.
I didn't know that I had this. I thought it was just a platforming thing. I had no idea my lightsaber was here. Ugh. Alright, this time. Parried.
Padawan, join me.
I will not cry for you when you get Order 66'd. I won't. Oh.
We'll begin with physical preparation. First, though, we have orders. Bracca is secure. We move out from Magito shortly.
Yes.
You must...
Oh!
Master, are you okay? No, no! What's happening?
He is
What
really
the
big.
advantages?
Padawan, something terrible is happening. The clones have betrayed us. There are no answers to your questions. Not yet. We need to get off this ship. Quickly. Get to the escape pods. Use the maintenance halls. We trained for this. Do you remember?
Yes, Master. Well, what about you?
I will create a distraction and meet you. If I am not there when you arrive, depart without me. I will find you on Bracca. Do you understand?
Yes, Master.
They're coming. I will seal the blast doors, but if any cross your path, do not hesitate. Go. And may the Force be with you. Go. Go!
Did anyone else just see what my ponytail did there? I don't know what to call it. My braid? Oh, I don't have the double-sided. I actually have to parry them all individually. Fuck off.
T'Pol's on the move. We're gonna need backup.
Don't mind the wizard child running down the hallway. Oh. Why would you make me pull it multiple times?
Doesn't make any sense. What's going on?
Do we have eyes on the Jedi? No sign of the little one. Search everywhere. He can't have gone far. Air's off again. Wait, what's that noise? Hold the room. I'll search the area.
Oh.
Reporting casualties. T'Pol has taken out multiple squads. Shoot on sight. Copy that.
There we go.
I don't understand. What changed?
Nothing changed.
Someone's in the maintenance halls.
This was the plan all along.
Not much further after that.
I actually didn't expect this to be this scene. Like, I did, and then I didn't, and then I did, and then I didn't, and then it actually happened. Oh, little wall run.
I have eyes on the small Padawan. He's in the turbo lift.
And you're dead.
I've got this. Just need to keep moving.
Take him out. Then we go after T'Pol.
That's bullshit. So bullshit.
Padawan, your lightsaber!
I'm sorry, Master.
Keep climbing. I'll meet you up ahead.
Now I don't even have a lightsaber. Ugh. What's interesting to me is that this is like completely optional to find. Because Dathomir, this isn't even me doing the main story. This was just me checking out the extra planet that had no main story stuff on it.
There's an override just ahead. We must activate it if we're to escape.
Yes, Master.
We have to pull a pin to the airlock. Send back up. Darren's hole is on the other side of that door? Yeah, but he won't be getting through. It's taken far too long to cut through these doors with that lightsaber. We'll just wait here until he's surrounded. Then move in for the kill. What's that sound? Get ready!
What? What's with the clone standing right behind him doing nothing? What?
Padawan.
What was that? Oh, okay. Why? This is the thing, right? This is the thing. If you're going to have a clone that can I wind it back? Hold on. Sorry. This has to happen. I'm pulling up the stream. Hold on. I'm so baffled by this. So taken aback by this. It's the smallest thing. By the decision to place that one clone where they did, behind him. I'm pulling up the stream. I'm going to play it back. Pulling up the stream. I'm going to get the amount of time that clone was on screen doing nothing. I'm going to time it. Developers thought it looked okay, I guess. It did not. Okay, here's the scene. Throw it on screen again. In full screen, so that there's not double camera. Here, where's my W split? This is my old... Zombies OGs Rejoice. It's the timer. This is tiny. I'll be able to see it better than you guys will be able to. So let me remind myself. Start, stop, reset. There we go. Okay, ready? I need to see it. Sorry. Oh, I got a false start there. Hold on. I need to get this accurate. He spawns in. How long is he there? Doing nothing until he dies. 5 minutes, or 5 minutes, 5 seconds and 47 milliseconds of wandering behind him. Let's rewatch that in slow motion, shall we? Half speed. Just watch this clone. What is he doing? He's only there to get stabbed. That is the only reason that this clone exists in the scene. And not only that, let me point out one last thing. Watch right here, very closely. I will put it down to 1/4 speed. Watch him pop into existence. Watch it again. He literally just pops into the scene after the door opens. He couldn't have even been there as... Unbelievable. One of the most bizarre, weirdly made moments in a cutscene I've seen in a game in a long time. Full honesty. What was that?
The door controls!
Oh my god! What's with the long pause? What is this? Oh yeah, he's fucked. I'm gonna have to pull it back up. Okay, that was actually kind of sweet. I'm gonna have to pull the cutscene back up. I have more to complain about with the clones.
I overloaded the ship's reactors. The explosion will massacre us camp.
And also them seemingly have his adult voice actor do the kid voice as well. Like, it's not terrible, but you definitely could have used a second actor there to get a better effect. Oh, hello.
It is time for instruction.
Oh. So, we gonna tango? Is that it?
You let me die, Padawan.
Hey, fuck you!
No!
Okay.
Your will is weak. You lack
Can I even
discipline.
block it? Hit me.
Yes. My blood is on your hands, apprentice. You are a failure, a weakling, a traitor. You are no Jedi! No!
My god. I squeezed my lightsaber until I fucking broke it.
Nothing.
Alright, hold on. We're pulling the cutscene back up. Let me do it. Because, yeah. No, Skull Kid, exactly what you said is what I was saying pretty much, where I'm like, if you're going to have a clone on screen for over 5 seconds literally doing nothing but, like, slowly walking behind him, you shouldn't have him in the scene. Like, you shouldn't. Because then all that leads to is me being like, why is that clone there? That's ridiculous. That's the only thing that you accomplish by having that clone in the scene. Okay, hold on. I'm getting back to this cutscene. Here we go. So, I have more little clone moments to point out. This one isn't even that bad. Like, it's kind of bad, but it's not awful, right? Like, they see him, they aim, but then as quickly as they aim, they get, like, caught off guard. So, like, maybe. That's, like, a possible suspension of disbelief moment. Then we've got some bad ones here. We've got some bad ones as soon as all these guys come in. That pause, like, they all shoot, and then they all stop. And then they start shooting again. And they start hitting him. But they're missing every shot here. It's classic Stormtrooper moment. He does this where he throws 3 of them into the ceiling. What are these 6 in the back doing while he's throwing 3 of them up front into the ceiling? Jack shit. They're doing nothing. They're sitting there. And then they start shooting again. Like, why? Why? I don't... I get driven crazy by little things like that. That scene was hard for me. I like that they did the whole Order 66 thing. But just the clones in those cutscenes... I gotta call that shit out. I gotta question it.
Thanks. Let's just
chest.
get out of here. I can't explain BD. Not sure I even understand.
So many weird moments there, right? Because it's like, when he throws the 3 into the ceiling, it's like, yes, it's super cool for him to, like, lift them into the ceiling like that. But even just, imagine if he had done, like, a big push, like this huge one instead, and he had sent, like, all 10 of them flying back. That would make sense. That they would all stop shooting, because they would all be on their ass. But because he only threw 3 of them, and the other 6 were just like, oh, that's bad. Oh, wait, time to shoot again. What the fuck? Why? Pretty mediocre. It's just, I don't get it.
It's not go as planned. I can't say I didn't warn you.
Leave me alone.
Leave you alone, lost, and defenseless in this dangerous place. Never.
Okay, enough of this. Who are you really?
Jaro Tapal. He takes it off and he's an alien.
Taran Malikos. Former Jedi.
Former?
Like yourself. We have much in common.
Looks pretty badass.
I doubt that.
Oh? We both survived the Purge.
Those scars are sweet.
My troops betrayed me. I was forced to strike them down, and I escaped to this desolate place. To the darkness here. It almost took me. But I conquered it.
You're the one the Night Brothers follow.
I knew it!
Well, these savages only respect strength. And as we both know, the Force is a most powerful ally.
Oh, you use the Force to seize power. That's everything the Jedi stood against.
These are dark times. They will consume us if we do not stand with each other.
I don't need your help.
That broken lightsaber, it has a different tale.
Give me your
You
two
saw something in there.
little lightsabers.
Yeah.
Give me.
Something terrible. There are many such places here in Dathomir. Join my family. And I can teach you how to control its power.
Join my family, and I will teach you to control the power. Familiar words, Malicos.
Sister Merrin, you overstep your bounds.
For years, you said the Jedi orchestrated the massacre that killed my sisters. Yet here one stands, and you seek only to bring him into your family.
You were told to deal with it. Clearly you lack the power, little witch.
Power. You are mad, Malicos. Dathomir has unmade you, and my misplaced loyalty has allowed you to lead the Night Brothers astray. Unlike the Jedi, the Night Sisters of Dathomir do not turn on their kind. Our bond is eternal.
Your sisters are dead.
Yes, their graves are all around you.
Time to go.
The zombies. Zombie pod.
Hey,
Lori Oli A. Sorry. That's the chant you came up with?
Foolish girl. This power is beyond your control.
You both shall learn. When you face one Night Sister of Dathomir, you face us all!
Oh, his design is sweet. Run! Oh, my lightsaber's broken. That's right. Yeah, okay. Goodbye. Ah! I'm playing Dead Rising all of a sudden. What the fuck? What is this? Goodbye. I'm leaving. Yeah, I can't fight. Like, even I can't use the force powers on them because I'm out.
Cere! Cere! Tell Grace to get the mantis
Fuck,
running.
I wanted to jump all the way!
A Night Sister. She raised the dead. They're after me.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. And you're leading them here?
Yeah.
Captain, prepare for takeoff.
Goodbye! Zombie horde incoming! I hope I see that guy again. I liked his design. Clearly he has two single-bladed lightsabers. I want to fight him. I want a boss fight against him. Badly. Oh my god!
What'd you do, kid? I got dead witches crawling all over my ship! Let's go!
What happened? Did you find the tomb? Your master's lightsaber.
I broke it.
I saw him. Master T'Pol. I saw the day he died. I saw what I did. Now it's destroyed. I couldn't save him.
Cal, you were only a child.
No, I know I could have helped him if I'd been stronger and braver, if I would have listened to him. I could have helped him. I know it.
Cal, it's time I told you everything that happened to me when I escaped the Empire. They brought Trilla in the room. And when I saw her eyes, they showed me what I had caused. She was an Inquisitor. And something in me gave. And I lost all control. And I tapped into the dark side. And I killed them all. Every last one of them.
Metal.
Except for her. And for years, I couldn't forgive myself. I was a wreck. Because I had all this rage. And I tried pushing it down, but there was no hiding from myself. And all I wanted to do was die. But then I learned about the Holocron. A spark of hope that there could be a future. That we could move on. Get up. I can't change what I did no more than you can change what happened to your master. It's in the past. But Cal, you have to make a choice to move on.
How?
You're gonna start with this.
Fixing my lightsaber?
You are going to build a new one.
I liked this one. I built this one. Surely I could fix it, right? It's not really that broken. Where are we going? Wait. Ilum. New planet? Snow planet.
Cal, you will be tested.
Yeah. But I'm ready.
I don't mean just here. Every Jedi faces the dark side.
What's happening?
It's very easy to fail.
Sorry, with the volumetrics in here.
Still struggling with the dark side. Even after cutting yourself off from the Force.
We will always struggle. But that is the test. It's the choice to keep fighting that makes us who we are.
What is happening with the fog? I'm so confused. Depending on where the camera is, the fog is like increasing and decreasing in intensity between shots.
I guess it's about time I find out who I am.
Snow planet. I like snow. This is what it looks like outside for me right now. It actually is, it's snowing right now. Hold on. If I pull this up, will it tell me how much? It's -1 and snowing out here, though. So, this is accurate to what it looks like outside for me. We had a bunch of snow on the ground already, and now we're getting a bunch more.
It's been a while. Yeah. I remember every Jedi comes here as a kid. Or they did. When there were Jedi.
To this specific one? Or is he just saying to a Jedi temple? I've never heard of this planet in my life. We're just getting straight snow here. Like, my mom this morning, I went up to make breakfast this morning, and my mom had just come back from the store. She's like doomsday prepping. She's going super overkill, but she genuinely came back from Target this morning with like 3 weeks of groceries.
Now be careful with the ice.
And was trying to fit all of it in the fridge and shit. I was like, you know that the storm is only gonna be here for like 4 days, right? Like, yeah, it's a big storm, but you might have gone a little overboard. She's like, you never know. We might be snowed in for a couple weeks. I'm like, we're not gonna be snowed in for a couple weeks. See, I don't know where it wants me to go. We also see it in the Clone Wars. Yeah, I don't know it. So I could pretty confidently say that this planet's definitely not in any of like the mainline movies. I do not know this planet. I can say that much for sure. Oh, there's somewhere I can go back there, but like, it says that's accessible. I don't know how to jump up there. We could always pull up good old Wikipedia. This might be a planet that's just from like Clone Wars, like that's where it first came up. Actually, hold on, I just learned something recently. Now I have to pull this up. Did you guys know that one of George Lucas has 4 kids. I think almost all of them are adopted, but he has 4 kids. And one of his daughters, that's the other one. One of his daughters is a former professional MMA fighter. Here we go. But the other daughter is a writer. And the other daughter directly worked on Phantom Menace and Revenge of the Sith episode. Oh, actually, she worked on all of the prequels. Now that I'm looking at it, and she also wrote a ton of episodes for the Clone Wars. I didn't know this until just recently. Did anyone else know this? That one of George Lucas's daughters was like very involved in the writing of the prequels and wrote a shit ton of Clone Wars episodes? Because I only just found this out. But yes, hello Jessica. Dentist appointment? Question mark. While I'm on Google, like, I don't know any of these episodes, but like, she's credited as writing the Night Sisters trilogy in the Clone Wars. She wrote the Darth Maul Returns arc in the Clone Wars. And she wrote the Order 66 Genesis arc in the Clone Wars. So, for those who have seen it and know it, she wrote other various episodes that are listed there, but those are like the arcs that are listed that she wrote. Hold on. What was I about to... Oh, yeah. Star Wars Ilum. I want to find out what this planet's in other than this, because I don't know it. Canon. Apparently it has non-canon appearances in, like, Legends and shit. Okay. Let's see. Oh, wait. Wait. This planet is in one of the mainline trilogies, chat. This planet becomes the Starkiller base in Episode 7. The giant planet with, like, the Death Star ring in the middle of it at the end of Episode 7. That's this planet, apparently. Hold on. Where's, like, appearances? Here we go. Appearances. It's in a bunch of books. It's in Battlefront 2. I'm assuming the EA one? Yeah, it is the EA one. That's why I don't know it. It's in the Rogue One book, but it's not listed as being in Rogue One. But apparently in, like, the book for Rogue One, the Rogue One novel, it's in that. A couple of Clone Wars episodes. It's apparently going to feature in the Ahsoka show that's coming up. Hold on. It has a lot of appearances, but nothing mainline. Yeah, it's in episode 7 as Starkiller Base, and it's in episode 9 as a flashback for Rey. Like the flashback to fighting Kylo on what I guess was this planet. Thank you, Wikipedia, for answering my question. See, like, it says that this is available to go up this way, but then it's... I don't know. I'm gonna go around the other way. 2 injections, and now I have a newly filled tooth? Yeah. I don't like getting the fucking the injections at the dentist for numbing. Makes my mouth feel all fucked. I've rarely gotten it, though. I've had very few occurrences where I've needed to get it, but when I have gotten it, I've hated it. That's sort of like, it makes your lip feel super puffy, just because you can't feel it. I swear to God, if this is just this secret back here... Yeah, the local anesthetic. That's what it's called.
Younglings, the time of the gathering is upon us. Use your skills wisely.
What's the time of the gathering? But yeah, that was actually just the secret. Got it. Awesome. So now I have to go back over here and figure out the way up anyway. I just drew that. Those are super... they feel so weird. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to visually find my way up there. Map is gonna be no help. I was gonna say earlier, I think that this game is part of the reason that I broke my thumbstick again. Because I sit here and I absolutely mash my left thumbstick in to try to sprint in this game. And also, I was playing MW2 on controller for a bit, for the videos and stuff. And I think those together led to me breaking my thumbstick again. They told me to rinse at the end, and I tried, ended up with half of it in the sink. Is there like a little way back here? See, like, I can see that I'm supposed to climb up the ice there. But I have to get up there to start climbing on the ice. I'm actually at a loss. I'm genuinely at a loss. I do not know. Can I climb up any of this? No. No, I cannot. Cal, what happened to your little spiky claws you just got? Do the little spiky claw thing. Just use it right in the ice. What's happening? I broke my lightsaber, and I have to fix it. So, I went to the snowy planet. Because I'm stupid. Broke my lightsaber. Need into that Jedi temple. I don't know how to get in there. I don't know how to get in. spots on the map. Just this is marked as like available to enter. Or sorry, unexplored. Available is the green thing. This is marked as unexplored. But those yellow marks only ever appear when you can actually go through it. Like, if you can't get there yet, it just won't show that marking yet. Until you have, like, whatever ability you need to get through. I just don't know how the fuck I'm supposed to get up there. It's like I said, I can see I'm supposed to climb on all that ice. And it marks right here as being the unexplored part. But I don't know how to get up there to climb on the ice. I can't jump it. Can't pull. Can't push. Can't climb on the door at all. Wait, maybe if I can find like a little spot where I can stand, I can see straight through your door, Respawn. I see it. I see the other side. Is there anything there? It looks like it's just more mountain hidden behind this giant door. See through your door. On the left. It's oh, I didn't mean to actually. I don't know. Lightsaber's broken. My droid is looking at me like I should know how to get in. Come on. Ooh, hold on. Ooh, I can cold jump it. There are little spots where my collision is catching and I'm able to jump again, like I'm able to reset it. I'm gonna cold jump it. I'm gonna make the game do it my way. I play on my own terms. Oh, that was such a good one. That was such a... oh! I hate that that worked. I'm actually upset. I'm actually kind of pissed that I was able to do it that way. The gap is in the rock? Huh? Oh wait, am I supposed to shimmy through that? Oh, I am. Oh. Well, thank you. Oh no. Okay. Wait, is this anything? Is this? No, it's just a little. Okay. Yeah, so you're supposed to get back here and climb. Ah, look at that. The real way to do it. It looks so narrow. Yeah, I would not have spotted this and thought that I could go through it like that. I was sitting here clueless about how to get through. I can't believe I managed to jump my way up. That's so good. Pole jump is a bit of an outdated meme at this point. That's a meme from like the beginning of the year. But occasionally, this game has given me some good pole jump opportunities where I've definitely done things in this game not the way I'm supposed to. And without people like Richard here, it just ends up being like, well, I don't know how I was supposed to do it, but I did it anyway. Wait, I'm supposed to go this way? I want to get over to that ledge. These little climbing claws are great, man. Huge fan of these. They just make the climbing so much better because it's just faster. It was so slow before to where I was always like jumping just because ADHD brain like couldn't sit still for that long. But now I'm absolutely flying along the walls. So much better. I should have gone to Dathomir way sooner. Well, I should have actually explored it way sooner. Because in all fairness, I did go to Dathomir pretty early. I just didn't actually thoroughly explore it. Come on. I'm gonna have to come back when I have a salmon. am I examining?
Not much to see, is there?
Oh, the
I
view.
should head back down. My face is going numb.
No, we should not head back down. We should head inside, Cal. Oh, wait. What? Wait. Where am I going?
The great Jedi meditated here. He returned at points throughout his life to contemplate his many adventures and trials.
Not enough to know where to go exactly. I like that there's this whole little quest, though. Oh, there's like a cave down there. Okay. Cal?
I need help.
Okay, that was a bit of a leap of faith from Cal there. I didn't quite mean to run off the ledge when I did. I didn't even notice that there was a little cave down here. I thought I was supposed to go all the way up. Love my climbing claws. So nice. Definitely a new favorite, like, quality of life upgrade. Now, I could run across. But I know there's secrets to be found. Like a wall of frost. Aha! And apparently a puzzle to actually open the way through. I kind of thought it would just be a door that I could go through anyway.
It used to be beautiful. The warmth is nice.
What do you mean it used to be beautiful? Oh, when it wasn't like ruined and filled with snow? I thought for a second he might have just meant the planet, and I was like, huh? I really thought he was saying that the planet used to not be covered in snow.
Master Yoda melted that door to let us into the caves.
Oh, sweet.
Not with the Force. With that crystal. The
with
light
the
passed
Force.
through it and carried its warmth. I bet we can do it too.
Do I carry on doing them? Or just not bother with it now? Well, it's just the thing of, do you want the golden Korok pile or not? I think it's clearly a worthwhile reward. I mean, I got it. I don't think I can coal jump this one. Maybe? Maybe if I could get just lucky enough to catch that bit right there. Whoa, my camera does not like that. I don't think I could do it anyway. I don't need a hint. I think I go back up to where I was before. Back up here. And I just drop down this side instead. There's nothing to hook these into. Really, it is insanely tedious. Oh, what are you scanning now? Centerpiece? Jedi devices. Yes, my space wizard devices. What happened to the head of the statue? Maybe there was never a head. But for a second, okay, never mind. I resisted the temptation to say it. Oh, wait. Whoa, whoa, what is that? Hold on. What did that just do? Oh, I wonder, that thing probably has a little slot to lock the thing into, right? That must be it. Okay. So now, pull this around. I'm learning. Where else could I reflect the light? Oh God, I'm swinging! Didn't quite mean to do that, but now I'm here. They just follow where they're supposed to be, but not actually do them unless they're super easy. So skip all the arrow-based ones and stuff. The ones that you, like, shoot the targets? Ones aren't that bad. Some of them are bad. Most of them are fine. See, but now I have to lock this into something. I can't lock it into that. Far away. Oh, wait a second. I didn't see the crystals up there before. I missed 9 out of 10. I mean, fair, but I was also playing on Joy-Cons, which pretty much hinder any built-up shooter ability that I may have, because it's the Joy-Con controllers. I mean, they're not the worst for, like, playing Mario, but for playing mostly anything else, they can be kind of brutal. It's only, like, deflecting down from this one. Hold on. If I disconnect this now... Oh, wait. Hold on. If I lock you into place here? I think I just figured it out. Because I was sitting here and I'm like, why would I move it back over? Because clearly something like that is meant to go back and forth. Now it makes sense. Wait, no it doesn't. What the fuck? Okay, hold on. I could have just done it like that from... I've broken that 3-shot bow twice while doing the balloon targets. Really? I mean, they're bad, but rarely were they like, I'm breaking my bows because I'm struggling so hard kind of bad. Yeah, the leap of faith didn't work out there. Can I get up to grab the wall from the bottom? Hold on. We might be looking at another coal jump here, if I can manage one. Is there any spot here where I can catch the collision? No? No, it seems like they actually did a good job making it so I couldn't here. Okay. I'm gonna be testing that anywhere where it's gonna be convenient for me, just so we're all on the same page. Oh, I don't need to jump anymore. I've got the fast, speedy claws. Alright, I know what I have to do. Just, I don't want to do it. Take that out. Swing across. Right? Pull this back over. Pull this back. Lock it in again. And push it over there. Now I go back up top and I open the thing. Yeah, there it is. That one took me a little longer than it should have. The crystals up top started throwing me off, though. Made me think that there was, like, more to do with deflecting it onto one of those. Yeah. They sidetracked me a little bit, but now it's open. Hebra Mountain area? What is Hebra Mountain? Is that the one up by the Rito area? The mountain's up there. Trying to think of what my least favorite area for Koroks was. Honestly, there wasn't really like a Korok area that I remember being all that bad. Oh, how do I dive again? Yeah, I pressed the wrong button. I was thinking of a different game's controls. There we are. I like the little mouthpiece. I love that they brought that into here from the prequels. I like a lot of the little things from the prequels, like a lot of the tech stuff. I like that, what's his name? Jaro Tapal. I like that he has the Clone Wars Jedi armor on in all the cutscenes. So I think that armor looks really clean. It's a cool look.
See what you found.
ED1 skin? What do we got? I mean, it's alright. Honestly, the black and gold and the black and pink are my favorite ones. Yeah, I'm sticking with the black and gold one. I do like pink BD one. I think it's kind of funny. But the gold just looks really nice in this game. I don't know why. Like, all the gold textures and materials that they're using look really nice in this game. Which is weird, because the game has... This is one of those games that's like... Wide shots look really good, but anything up close looks a lot less good. You know what I mean? Like, things from a distance look good in this game, but not up close.
It's freezing up here.
The gold materials are like the exception to that in this game, where the gold materials just look really good.
We must be close. Jedi can't pick any kyber crystal. It chooses you. Yeah, kinda like you.
What did he just say? Find my kyber crystal!
Got something? Good scan, BD.
Cal, move your ass. Avalanche?
A little shake. It'll be okay. Let's hope it holds.
Kid Cal's face up close? Yeah, that model is it's a little cursed. I think what's extra cursed with Cal as a kid in this game is, like I said before, having his adult voice actor, whose name I can't remember. I love that guy, though. Like, I've seen him in interviews and stuff even before I played the game, and I'm like, yeah, that's a cool guy. I just can't remember his name ever. Someone will know it. But having him voice act the kid version as well, and like do the same voice, but just try to make it sound like more scratchy and more high-pitched. Like, it's fine.
It's getting stronger. Let's hurry.
It gets the job done, but I think it definitely would have worked a lot better to have like a separate child voice actor, like games or like animated shows or whatever tend to do. Especially like live action, of course, always has like separate actors for playing the kid versions of a character.
I feel like I'm surrounded by ghosts. No, I'm not all right. It's hard to be here. Thanks, buddy.
Guess I go this way. I'm gonna get...
It's them. How did they find us here?
No. Stay back! That's what I thought. Can't handle the force push. All the way up, Cal. No half swings here. Come on. One more. Go all the way up. Oh, he's like locking on to the wall run. Where like, even though I'm getting a lot of speed when I do the backward swing, he'll slow down to like pair up with the wall run spot. It's subtle. Oh, but it's there. I don't know what I just did to that animation. I somehow managed to break it, though. I wasn't even trying to break the game on that one, okay? In all fairness, that wasn't even my intent. Oh, dude, go up. Oh, wait, there's like a little cave behind it. Now I see it. I'm not supposed to swing up to it. Never mind. You're doing great, Cal. I was just a little confused, that's all. This whole pathway was just for this.
Where did you last see him?
He was heading into the caves. He called out, but I couldn't find him.
Where am I meant to go? To the left. Oh no. Well, that was about all I had in me, boys. Sorry, but I have to leave now. Ow. Using a visual Korok map. See how nice that is? That's why when I first found the interactive map early on, I was like, this thing is going to be the best resource I have for this. Is it the Zelda dungeon interactive one? Is that?
That's it. I can see it shining.
So is this gonna be one specific crystal? Or is this just gonna be like when it suddenly is like, oh yeah, here are all the lightsaber colors, you play around with it? I'm hoping that it's going to be one specific color. Just because, like, actually going out and finding and earning the rest will feel better than just, like, doing one quest line and having it be like, oh yeah, just, you know, make your color whatever you want it to be now.
It's through there. I can feel it.
The IGN map? I don't even think I looked at that one. I don't think I used the IGN map. Wait. So you've been going off of just written descriptions up until this point? It probably makes it feel more like you found them, but also... Oh.
CD, don't come any closer. CD!
Goodbye. I have my rebreather in, right? This is not a threatening situation right now. Really? Is this outside? Can't be. It may be the same map as Zelda Dungeon uses? Oh, really? I did not have my rebreather in. What? Oh. That's normal.
Trust me.
Okay, Cal. Get your lightsaber, find your little droid. Am I going through hypothermia right now? Is that what's happening? That's definitely what's happening. I passed out in an ice cave, underwater. That'll do it to you. It's blue! Oh, I'm upset. Why is it blue? What?
No! Yeah!
It's over.
No, it's okay. Just do your little force thing.
I failed.
Put it back together. That's how that works,
not the
right?
end, my friend.
That's goodbye.
The time's come. This may be the last you see of me. I can sense the doom of the Jedi Order is upon us.
much foresight did this guy have?
Failure is not the end. It is a necessary part of the path. Hope will always survive in those who continue to fight. Like you, BD1.
BD1's...
I believe you will find someone just as brave and persistent as you have been.
No, he didn't. He didn't.
And you will help them, as you have helped me. But your memory will be completely lost.
What?
Are you sure you want to do this?
How is BD1 the most noble character in this story? What the fuck is this? This makes Cal seem like such a bitch by comparison.
Total memory encryption. Only with a trusted connection will your memories be restored. I believe in you, as I always have. And I believe in whom you choose to replace me.
Nice hand clipping through the droid. Respawn.
Old friend.
Jedi Survivor better not pull this shit in the cutscenes. It's literally every cutscene there's something that I'm like, really?
Your memories. You risked them for me.
Yep. See that? While you were crying like a bitch, BD1 was being an absolute boss. Unbelievable.
Yeah, you're right.
Give me a BD1 game. I don't want to play as him anymore. BD1 is just alpha.
There's always a chance.
He should have been the protagonist here. Come on. Who's the real sidekick in this situation now? Wait. Oh, I kind of like the cyan. Oh, I can change it, right? I can change it after this? Magenta? This one? Or, like these kind of colors? Yup as in I can change it, right? Because I was like, there's no way I'm gonna be locked into this choice. Wait, one of these two? I like the bright one. That one is straight pink, which I think is kind of funny. This is like a dark purple. This is kind of like a mix between a pink and a purple, and I kind of like the mixed one. I personally feel that as funny as the pink is, and as much as the cyan interests me, I think the pink-purple mix is calling to me. Seriously, after all that time, I finally have gotten a crystal. And just the way that this happened, I'm assuming I just now have all the colors available, which I think is kind of weird. Definitely not the way I would have done it. But it's whatever. You know, I'll take it. See, you ruined my design now, Cal. I had a really cool lightsaber. That color is sweet. It's like pink with purple glow around the edge. That's actually pretty sweet. That's pretty cool. Oh! Hold on. Wait. Oh, I'm so disappointed. No, it's not like a full new style. It's like... It's one attack with each style equipped. Where you can split it and do that. Yeah, not until the new game. It definitely did look like a full-on lightsaber style in the new game. It looks like we're gonna have 4 in the new one. Because I'm assuming, like, single and dual will always be there. Like, dual blade, I mean. But then they have, like, actual full-on split blade style. And obviously the, what's it called, the crossguard. That's what everyone was calling it. I've always just called it the Kylo saber. Hello, Mr. Fire. Wait. There was no new skills with it, right? Oh my god, dude. The fog has been freaking out on this planet. The fog has been absolutely losing it since I got here. Yeah, there's no new skills with it either. So, like, it really is, there's one, like, split saber attack with each style. And that's just it. It's like one new attack. It looks cool, but I'm sad that it's not an entire new lightsaber style.
Did you see movement?
No. Oh, and they used force to do this. Oh, come on, man. Oh, they're all dead. I win. How did you guys even... I was just in a Jedi temple. Where'd you all come from?
I'm sure we'll be here.
Where am I? You built this facility on the ruined Jedi temple? Oh, shit.
He's hurting.
Right here, buddy.
Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Ow.
BD, here.
Destroy him.
Bitch. How do you not like Kylo's lightsaber? I feel like that's like the best, or Kylo's lightsaber is like one of the coolest things to come out of the sequels. Woo.
He's too fast for us. Don't scare me.
I guess this is, I did just look up that this planet is Starkiller Base from episode 7. I refuse to call it the Kylo saber. Crossguard lightsaber was an idea before him. I don't know if it's canon anymore because of Disney. Where was it before, like, episode 7? Did it appear in anything, or was it just kind of like an extended universe sort of thing? Like, you had to know it to know it. I just got some achievement. Hit a single enemy with all lightsaber types. Oh, I get it. No.
Jedi is elusive.
Oh, that's the...
Confirmed strike. Trivial opposition. Your odds of surviving are low. Very low. Opposition identified.
One of the Sith from the comics of the extended universe had it? Oh, sick. Yeah, I don't really know much extended universe. Like, as extended universe as I've really ever gotten is, like, the games. So, for me, and, you know, just generally the vast majority of people, Kylo is currently, like, the only person that we know to have that kind of lightsaber. I didn't even know it was called the Crossguard until after Jedi Survivor got revealed and people in chat started saying it. That was when I found out that there was actually like a term for it.
Jedi is elusive. Contact
Up until, like, a couple weeks ago, I only ever knew it as Kylo's lightsaber.
BD, stim.
Sorry. Gotta do it for the XP. You understand, surely. A sword term in general?
Let's see what's behind here.
Believe it or not. I don't happen to know
Get out of here.
a lot about my swords either.
Are you all right? No. They
Oh, I thought that
me.
was ice.
And that's not all. They're mining.
Oh, they're mining kyber crystals. That's what he said. I managed to do what I do best and cut off the dialogue.
Crystals.
Captain, prepare for takeoff.
Come on, lock onto one of them, Cal. God damn. I wanted to pull one of them all the way up here and do the little stab.
Hey, watch that. Calm down, Jedi.
Yeah, the split saber's pretty cool. Full transparency, I didn't even mean to use it there. And I think that might happen to me a lot. Where I just accidentally throw in a split saber move when I don't even mean to. Is that a chest? It is a chest. I thought I saw the lights. Oh, yeah. It's cool to have it on lightsabers. It looks really sick. To have, what's it called? To have, like, the 2 extra little sparky bits popping out of the ends.
Check that out.
It looks really fucking cool. Oh, ow, ow, ow.
Get up here. Hurry!
Cal, parry him.
I'm on it.
He's a casual.
I'm gonna shoot him.
Why do you stop parrying? Oh! I thought he had a blaster.
You're lighting up Imperial channels. They're sending everything they've got at you.
Are you and Grease safe?
We're laying low, but the storm's clearing. We won't have any cover soon.
What about disguising the Mantis' signal?
That trick only works if they're not expecting it. I have another idea.
Hard to stay on him.
Oh my god. Oh shit. He called him Bud! Canadian. It's official. Oh my god! It one-shot him!
Wait, take him out.
The level design gets a little repetitive. Yeah, it's not like Callisto Protocol repetitive at least. Because, wow. That got repetitive. In all fairness to the Callisto Protocol, I appreciate what they tried to do with the combat, even though I felt like it was still kind of scuffed. And I enjoyed the story enough, even though it was admittedly insanely stupid. But it kind of felt like, how would I describe it? Like one of those, like, kind of schlocky, like, low-quality horror stories. It had a charm to it, even though the story was, like, really rough around the edges.
BD, here.
This game's story, like, in terms of, like, concepts and events and stuff like that, isn't bad. Really, the pitfalls with this game's story, funny enough, are, like, the weird things that happen during the cutscenes. Like those moments from earlier with the Order 66 flashback with the clones just like standing around waiting. Or like,
I need help, bud.
You know, right there with, what's his name, Eno Cordova's hologram, where he like put his hand on top of BD1 and his hand just clipped straight through BD1. And it's just the little things like that that take me out of the scenes. Like, the story itself isn't bad. There's just a lot of weird little things that will, like, immersion break me mid-cutscene. I barely survived that fight. Can't tell if the enemy's swinging left or right. I don't know if it's just me. It's not that you can't tell because, like, the animation isn't clear or anything. It's because they swing so quickly. Like, you can tell, but if you want to actually dodge the attack in time, you have to kind of guess because you can't tell in time to accurately dodge left or right. It kind of is just like, dodge one of the ways. Just go for it. It might work. Thank God Dead Space Remake is coming out in like a month from now. Like pretty much exactly, I think, a month from now. It's like the 20-something of January. Because Callisto Protocol was a big letdown. And the way I see it, even if Dead Space Remake isn't as good as the original, it'll probably still overall be significantly better than Callisto was.
It'll buy us some time.
Thank you. There's stormtroopers everywhere.
Ilum was our planet, Cal. Don't let them forget that.
Because Dead Space, the original one, is like an 8.5 or a 9 out of 10. Callisto Protocol was like a 5.5 or a 6. So it's like, even if the remake is bad in the sense that like, oh, it's not as good as the original, I'll still probably get more enjoyment out of it than Callisto. And also, Dead Space, the original one, is kind of long. So I'll probably end up getting more playtime out of like the first playthrough than I did with Callisto as well. I wouldn't have minded Callisto being longer. Like, it had a good length though. I'm not saying it was short, because I think it took me, what, like 10 hours? Like, yeah, it had a solid length to it. Wasn't a long game, wasn't a short game. It was about an average length game. Fuck, man, I'm just getting shot.
You will regret that.
One of the things that disappointed him before, I would actually say, because like even after I finished Callisto, I still would have played the game longer for all my gripes with it. Because I kind of want to see what the game looks like with all the upgrades. So, at least with the ending of the game.
Every Star Destroyer in the sector is on their way here. If they get here before you do.
No, we didn't come all this way to get captured. I'll be there.
My biggest disappointment on the final day of Callisto Protocol, like stream-wise, was actually that there wasn't a New Game Plus in there. And that, like, we have to wait for the update for New Game Plus on Callisto.
Trust me.
Because honestly, I would have done a New Game Plus playthrough to see, like, the upgraded arsenal in its entirety. Oh shit, there's 2 of them. The one thing, I've genuinely been thinking about this is the funny thing. So, you know, hype for Dead Space Remake is pretty high for me already. I've genuinely been thinking if I want to do like a more balanced playthrough where I try to like check out all the weapons, which I feel like is what I should do stream-wise when the game comes out, right? But there's that part of me that really wants to do just like a max out the plasma cutter kind of playthrough. Like, just take that one little tool from the beginning of the game and upgrade it all the way and use it the whole way through. I'm genuinely, I don't know, but I have a month to think about it. So I should be able to come to a conclusion.
Buddy!
Oh, I didn't even see that. Oh, fuck, Cal. Oh, fuck, bud.
BD!
I pressed my right trigger and he didn't do an animation after I saw the missile pop out. Instantly, I knew I was dead. It was the biggest oh shit moment of the day for me so far. Ooh, my back. Wait, I'm all the way back here? Oh, that's right. This is the first death of the day. It's like, yeah, that is right. When you die in this game, you go back to the last, like, bonfire.
Unproductive, human.
There's nothing new about that. Just for some reason, that surprised me. Alright, here's the plan, right? It's a good plan. I swear. You're dying. You are not allowed to live.
Incompetent.
What?
Damage sustained.
Okay, I get what the split saber is doing now. And it's actually pretty interesting, but I won't have enough force energy to show it off probably. Because it's actually, I'm definitely not the first person to make this observation. Let's hope I can get enough from this to show it. Wasting my force energy right before like a mini boss type encounter.
I can always count on you.
So if you have the single blade and its focus is like single target high damage, and then you use the split saber, you get a big AoE thing. But then if you're using the double blade and you've got the big AoE attacks that do a small amount of damage, and you use the split saber, it does a big single target hit for high damage. The split saber is to be able to mix in attacks that are like the opposite style without actually fully switching the style. And like here, the damage is reflected in that too. Like the big AoE attack doesn't do much damage. The single target with the double blade does though. This one does. I get it. I get what they're doing there. It clicked for me during that fight. Because it clicked for me when I realized how little the single blade, split blade did. And I actively swapped to double-sided just to get the big damage split saber attack. That's when I was like, oh wait, I understand it now. Ooh, I love that. That's so satisfying. Ah. I don't have the force energy for you two. I wasted it. Over here. Shoot me. With your lasers, please. Not with a rocket. Oh my god, both of them. Ow. There it is. That's what we were waiting on. Fucking. Help. I got screwed there, man. That was some bullshit. What?
Help, BD.
Oh. It's so fun to do that. The sound that you get out of it while you hit them with like 6 grenades at once. That's awesome. I don't get sick of that one. Oh my god. Okay.
Help me, BD.
Oh, one of them's down. I was like, skill point acquired. The fuck? Actually, I do still want the double-sided gun. Hey! Oh! He looks different! I haven't seen one of these guys before. Oh shit, I tried to pull him. Did you just pop a single grenade at me? Alright. Time to go back to the ship. With my new pinkish purple lightsaber.
You did it.
We did. I wouldn't be here without all of you.
Oh yeah,
I
that's
used to
fair.
sit on Braca dreaming about storming Coruscant with survivors from the Jedi Council. Instead, the Order's hopes rest on a gambler, a fallen Jedi, and a failed Padawan. A bunch of screw-ups.
You can say that again.
BD's the only reliable one. He let Cordova wipe his memory so he could stay behind and guide us. But you're both willing to sacrifice everything. To keep going even when it seems impossible.
Failure's a part of the journey.
I get that now. Thank you. All of you.
How much of the planet did I explore? I can't open my map in here, can I? Hold on. I want to go in the back. I want to play around with my lightsaber again. I don't know if I can make it look the way it did before, with like the two ends looking identical. I hope I still can. No, that... Oh, what the... And my lightsaber, like the actual base of it, like the hilt, will never look as cool as I had it before now. Because I got the split saber. So I feel kind of scammed, in a way, because of that. Because I had like a really cool mirrored thing going, where both ends looked like that left side. Now the right side looks like that. Oh no, I didn't. I still want to customize it. I want to just throw a new color on. Now I just have to play around with all the different colors, like actually in game. This is just called purple. Orange is premium content. We don't use that. Let's try yellow. Just go down the line. Go with yellow next. Can change it like the other end, you mean? Yellow's looking pretty cool. Yellow lightsaber. Just like Rey Skywalker. Am I right, chat? Oh, wait. I missed that. Let me get the cool look back. Toggle. Ah! It only toggles the switch. The end piece is still the same. The emitter on the end stays the same. I mean, that's still an upgrade. I'll take it. I'll take what I can get. Still not as cool as before, but it's better. It's an improvement. Other emitters there on the... Oh, what? Uh-huh. Thank you. Booyah! Back to normal. Okay. Map time. I don't think I got everything on Dathomir before I left. I could go back there. I still don't think I have everything on Zepho either. I know... What's it called? Pagano, I got everything. Dathomir... 5 chests and 3 secrets remaining. 5 chests and 5 secrets left on Zepho. 15 chests left on Kashyyyk. Small planet. I'll go to the Kashyyyk. Leg is better? Nice. My like the other day was so weird because it literally was for one day.
It's the nature of the mission, Captain.
I like
You
Icy
knew the
Planet.
risks when you accepted the charter.
I know getting this hollow thingy and rebuilding the Jedi Order is important. But do you really think you'll be able to change things?
We believe we can. Yes. We can put an end to the oppression of the Empire.
I never met any Jedi. They were always off doing their thing, and we Lateros took care of our own. We never got help from Jedi.
I'm sorry to hear that. Nothing is perfect.
Yeah, well, what are you gonna do? That's what my great-grandma always said.
What are you gonna do?
We're about to drop out of hyperspace.
Some wisdom from your great-grandma right there, Grease. Some real wisdom from your elders. What are you gonna do? People were saying that Kashyyyk is like one of the worst planets. Who else saw BD1 there? I love that that's his grandma's wisdom that she left with him. His great grandma, sorry. Ooh. The yellow's actually pretty sweet. I feel like the gold material. Hold on, let's play with it. The gold material doesn't pair well with the yellow lightsaber. Gotta go with something. I think I have like a black material. That would probably look really. Yeah, hold on. I think I have like a black hilt material. Hold on, material. Let's see, what would look good with yellow? Like a silver would look good, but silver's kind of just like the standard, like this is kind of your standard lightsaber color. I want to do something special. Maybe that's a little too dark, but I think the contrast might make it really cool. I'm gonna try it. Hold on. I gotta see it like out where I can actually see the black. Like out in daylight. Because in here, you just can't really see the hilt. But outside, I'll be able to get an actual look at it. Maybe it is just too dark though. Trying to make it look cool with the yellow.
Just so dirty. I hate
that looks pretty sweet. Yeah, I'll run it. The yellow in general looks pretty good. Okay, so there's a secret in the forest trench area I never got. And there's literally a chest right there. Damn it, Cal. Just keep the lightsaber out. I'm trying to look at my new... Ugh.
Get it, buddy.
Just want to see my lightsaber.
Let's see what you found.
New poncho. It looks terrible. I'll use it. Oh wait, I can't go that way. That's how I missed that chest, I guess. Yeah, the yellow looks pretty cool, actually. I might like it more than the purple. Even though the purple drew me in. The contrast looks really cool. I like.
Better catch up.
Clips through the lamp. I noticed it right there. I wasn't gonna call out yet another clipping thing. I feel bad sometimes. Wow, that's... I guess I didn't have the upward zip line when I first came through here, but that's what I missed.
An abandoned patrol station.
That's what I'm saying. It's all those little things, like, mostly just on the technical side and the animation side with this game that are, like, wonky. That, like... At least I'm assuming Survivor won't suffer from as much, because like I said before, EA at the time was taking a risk on this. This was like, you know, single-player games have no place in the industry anymore, EA era. Now we're back to, like, EA actually being like, oh shit, people don't like when all we put out is live service. Who would have thought? And this game obviously did really well for them, even with them kind of limiting the budget and the development window a lot. So I feel like Survivor is going to be a lot like this, but with just a lot more polish around the edges, you know? So I'm down for it. The other Kashyyyk poncho. Yeah, I just wanted to put this on because I thought it looked particularly bad. It was this one, right? I found this one here, I think. Or was it this one? The stormtroopers not doing anything really bugs me. It's not even that they're particularly, like, awful or anything. Like, they're all such little things. But it's just that thing where, like, when it's constantly happening, like, every couple minutes kind of constantly, not constantly, but, like, when something like that is happening every 2 minutes or so, and I'm sitting here for, like, 4-hour play sessions... Over the course of a 4-hour play session, all those little instances start to build on top of each other. And by the time that I stop playing one of these sessions, I leave being like, man, that game is good, but it's got so much jank. I didn't know that I could just hit them with their own flashbang like that. My ass, I know. Oh my god, look at how much damage that split saber attack does, man. Hold on, can I?
You shouldn't have done this.
Help me.
So what's your name? Ah, fuck. Oh, he's got it on the subtitles. D.Irapip. Nice name.
Buddy, help.
You won't get away.
Oh, here we go. Put it away. There. Those guys can be pretty annoying. I don't know how I'm mixed on fighting them because I like that it's just kind of like a randomly occurring mini boss, but I just don't like their moveset. I don't enjoy fighting their moveset. All right, I guess I'll start by going. There's a lot of unexplored here too. I'm gonna come up here. In general, though, going off of that. What I said just a second ago, where like by the end of a 4-hour play session, I get up thinking that the game is janky as fuck, just because of like the amount of times it compounds. That happens to me a lot with streaming games, where it's like the game isn't inherently the problem. It's the fact that I sit here and have to play it for 4 hours straight that's the problem, right? It was a big thing with Callisto Protocol, where like if I played Callisto the way I normally play games off stream, because full transparency, an average play session for me, not on stream, when I'm just like playing games in my free time, is like 30 minutes to an hour and a half. Like anywhere in that kind of window. Sometimes like literally 30 minutes because ADHD kicks in and I just can't stay focused on one thing for that long. But it's like with Callisto, if I had played that game in like 1 hour, hour and a half kind of chunks, I would have enjoyed it a lot more than I did playing it in like 3-4 hour chunks. Where like all of my frustrations would build over those 4 hours, and by the time I got up, I was like, damn, that sucked. Like the Callisto Protocol didn't suck. It was like a 6 out of 10. 5.5 on a particularly negative day. 6 on a day where I'm feeling fair. It didn't suck, it was a letdown from like the expectations I had, and playing it in 4-hour chunks made it worse. Some games I can sit here and play for 4 hours though. Like Hollow Knight doing the boss runs, I genuinely, those streams go fast for me. They're doing God Home runs on Hollow Knight. The 4 hours goes by pretty fast.
I'll see you dead, traitor.
But on the other, I'm not just saying Hollow Knight's amazing to play for 4 hours at a time in general, because the exploration type bits of Hollow Knight, when I'm playing for 4 hours straight, would wear on me so much. Like, I would be so mentally fatigued by the end of a Hollow Knight stream when I was, like, actually exploring the world and stuff early on. But just sitting there doing, like, the straight boss rush stuff, I could do that for hours. That's, like, the best part of the game for me is God Home. Think your game dev experience sours your enjoyment at times? Yes, but not. This is a very common thing that like friends will bring up, where they're like, "Oh, you just don't like it because you're too focused in on like the little things." And I'm like, no.
Mind helping me out?
Sometimes it is because I'm focused on little things, but sometimes it's little things where like when I see a clipping issue in a cutscene in this game, I do focus on it because I know that clipping is really not that hard to fix. Like, clipping only ever really happens when an animator makes the thing and then says, good enough, and moves on with their day and doesn't go back and touch it up. Like, that's the only reason clipping ever really happens. Because it's shockingly easy to fix a clipping issue.
Always find good things.
Like, even if it's clipping on the same model, where, like, say if my poncho clips through my lightsaber, even that's not that hard to fix. It's harder, but it's not that hard to fix. It's like an hour fix. It takes like an hour to fix that out. Makes the bad and the good stand out more. Yeah, I do appreciate stuff that's a lot more polished because of it. Because it just shows, like, it's the little things too, where even sometimes I don't necessarily sit there if I play a game that has no clipping issues and I'm like, wow, there was no clipping in that game. Like, it's not something that actively stands out. It's just like, even that sort of stuff I don't tend to realize. It depends on some things. Design-wise, I would say it makes good stuff stand out more. Where I'll play a game like Hades, and I'll be like, damn, that's one of the, genuinely, that's one of the most impressive games I've played this year. And I've played so many, like, huge, like, team projects, like, insane AAA budget projects this year. And Hades is still, like, top 3 most impressive games I played this year. Design-wise. It's just so well thought out and so well balanced in nearly every way. My one big complaint with Hades, like design-wise, was when you get to the end of a run on Hades, like you fight the big boss at the end of all the levels, and like at the end of like the 70 rooms or whatever, if you can actually complete a run, the run just ends. Like you die anyway because of like a story reason, and you go back to the beginning regardless. And I'm like, it's a roguelike. If the player wins, let them keep going. Like, loop the run, but buff the enemy's numbers so that it's not, like, just free progression where you can just infinitely keep the run going and get more and more overpowered. But, like, let the run keep going beyond the end story-wise, just for gameplay even. Like, reward the player for surviving all the way to the end. Don't kill them anyway. What the first time that happened to me, I was like, that's just a story thing the first time, right? And chat was like, no, the runs don't loop. And I was like, they don't? And I went off on like a tangent about it. And people were like, you're exaggerating, you're being ridiculous. And I'm like, I'm not. In a roguelike where the whole point of the game is keep the run going as long as you can until you die, and then you just go back to the beginning. Don't put me back to the beginning anyway if I don't die. Like, there should be a reward for winning. It shouldn't just be you go back to the beginning regardless of whether you win or lose. Because the only reward in Hades for completing a run like that is, like, you get a bit more of the story. And it's like, okay, but what about, like, the game? Why am I being punished for winning? Gameplay-wise, I mean. I got super hung up on it. That was, like, my one thing with Hades. Other than that, I was like, this game is amazing. What's FNAF? Five Nights at Freddy's. Wait, I just got an achievement. What was that? I looked away right as I got it. What was that achievement? What was that? Oh, discover 75. Pick up 4 secos. I've almost got half the achievements. Have half of the achievements. Oh, box.
Ready to move on?
I haven't really paid attention to the achievements at all.
Okay, BD.
I've mostly assumed... Wait, I have almost all the ponchos. I'm only missing 4 ponchos at this point. I only just noticed how many I have. You remember your favorite Martian? All the songs they made? It sounds familiar. Oh, I didn't mean to fully tab out. Hold on. Your favorite Martian. Oh, this was Ray William Johnson. Yes. I do remember this. I was like, what is this? It seems familiar, but I can't think of it. That's what it is. Yeah, it's Ray William Johnson. I never really listened to it a lot, but I remember that being a thing, yeah. I can keep going that way. I'm gonna check up here just to see if there's more secrets and stuff, because I never fought that spider. Clearly. Does that make Callus Sid? This is the South Park bit. That's one of the good South Park episodes. It's just like a genuinely good laugh. That's a classic South Park episode. Ginger's one. If you haven't seen it, it's just funny where like the fat kid Cartman, he gets on this whole bit about how gingers don't have a soul, and so his friends prank him. One of his ginger friends and some of his other friends help the ginger friend prank him, where they like they dyed his hair ginger overnight while he slept, and they like put fake freckles on his face and stuff. And then he wakes up in the morning and realizes that he's a ginger. And then he becomes like he starts like a revolution with all the ginger kids. Being like, we're gonna show the world that we do in fact have souls. Like it's just a good classic South Park episode. If you haven't seen South Park, fix that. A lot of it doesn't hold up today. But try to find the comedy. I still can look back on South Park and laugh at it. Like, I recognize how poorly a lot of the old South Park aged in a lot of ways, but it's also like, it wasn't like how it is today back then. Like, these jokes were not necessarily in good taste, but they weren't as in bad taste as they are now. Like, even back in the day, South Park was considered offensive, but it's like different environment. This is still the refinery. I'm still missing one chest and one secret in here.
Won't be much of a fight.
Oh my god. Any snowflakes? I hate the term snowflakes now too. I feel like it's one of those words that like American politics has ruined. Like, you can't call someone a snowflake anymore because it's such a buzzword for like just the right-wingers, right? Like, they've so heavily overused it that now if you use the term snowflake to describe someone, you just sound like a hardcore like MAGA guy. And there's terms like that on both sides. But that's just one of them. I was just talking to some buddies of mine the other day where like even just trying to advocate for like impeachment of anyone on either side now has been completely ruined in America's politics at this point. God of War 4 is 40% off. It's $30 right now. Yeah, I do plan on playing back through God of War soon. Not like soon necessarily. I'm essentially waiting for what's it called? For Ragnarok's PC port to get announced, and then I'm gonna go back and play the whole series. I'm gonna play the 5 games pre-Ragnarok so that I'm ready to go through Ragnarok on stream when it comes out on PC.
Another.
Oh yeah, what was it? The Marvel heroes that you're talking about. One of them was Snowflake, and what was the other one? It was Snowflake and something. No, God of War, Ragnarok is God of War 5, Dark. It's the one, it's like the original reboot from 2018. Or like soft reboot. Calling it a full-on reboot isn't right because it does continue off of the trilogy's story, but soft reboot is accurate. where like they really just rebooted like the setting and the characters and all that, while also keeping the events of the old game consistent, so that it would be more marketable for newer players. That's the only reason that God of War got a reboot. It's not like a reboot where they completely dropped everything and did a new story altogether. Safe space. Yes. Thank you. Snowflake and safe space. That was so far out of left field. I completely forgot about that until now, actually.
Have fun in there?
New Mantis paint job. I'm only missing one paint job. I must be getting, like, solidly close to, you know, having the items collected here. And at that point, it's just finish up whatever's left of the story after that. You got the banana saber. I just did the whole, like, Dathomir going to the temple thing. Like, that whole quest line. Infinity Ward used the word safe space when describing MW19. I remember that. I vividly remember that, actually.
You shouldn't be here.
Yeah. That was something, alright.
Running all you do? You can barely compete with
What? You do.
They couldn't defeat me.
What? If you force pull them, they shotgun you in the face. It's consistent. I thought it might have been a bug the first time, so I tried it again. I'm like, there's no way, right? That's a consistent behavior. Hello, Mikkel. Wow. What's the 10% that I haven't explored here? Nothing's showing as unexplored. It's probably just a little offshoot somewhere where the secret is. Watching from the hot tub in Egypt. Are you actually? I can't tell if this is a meme or not. I don't remember when you said you were going to Egypt. That NPC is actually the protagonist.
Fucking. I'm done with this one.
Why even bother having stormtroopers? It's like the...
I hear you.
It's almost like having Black Ops and then just like your general like army, you know? The stormtroopers are there for like power in numbers kind of scenarios. The other guys are there for when you've got a Jedi in the area. I'm chilling. Ugh. So, there's a secret somewhere in this general area. I still don't want to like get to the point where I pull up like a YouTube video of all the secrets, but with the way that some of them are hidden, it might happen. Oh wait, it's just right here. That one wasn't even hard to find. I just somehow missed it when I was literally right here before. More force power.
He got what was coming to him.
Who goes there? Ugh. Classic stormtrooper, am I right? Alright, if I go down the elevator, that's a new area where I'm missing a chest, so I'll go do that. Oh, wait a second. Hold on, I'm gonna want to look at the map again. Stop!
We're totally out of close quarter stormtroopers.
Bitch. That... Oh, no, that's a staircase? Wait, no, that's a big slide. But there's nothing for me to get there. I think it's pretty likely that the chest is going to be, like, up on this platform. So I kind of want to go up and around. Even though I feel like that might be a little time-consuming. Because what I don't want to do is go down this way and then find nothing and then have to go back up this way and then go around and get there. Fuck it, I'm doing it this way. I'm going straight down there. I'll hope. Not cost effective, Chewbacca alone probably killed 50 stormtroopers. He probably did, actually. Chewbacca kind of fucked shit up. Keep in mind, he also killed a lot of clone troopers during Order 66, because he was there with Yoda when it happened.
Gotcha.
So Chewbacca kind of just runs shit in general. Alright. I'm back for you, you bastard.
Finally! Give me a fight!
Scan. I've already scanned these guys, like a ton. What? Had I not scanned him? Fuck. No, I came from that way like a ton of times originally when I was first doing this section. I thought the lights on that were a chest for a second. I was like, wow, it's right there. Stormtroopers, like, just the basic stormtroopers here, correct me if I'm wrong, but they're just, like, soldiers who can volunteer to enlist. Boom. Good catch on the wall run spot, Cole. Look at that. Poncho? Oh, no, lightsaber switch. Yes, of course. Trying to look. So, again, the, like, areas where I don't have everything fully explored percent-wise, I'm honestly not bothered. Okay, so yeah, all the way down in that basin, there's 3 more chests, so I'm going. I'm out to get, like, all the items and the upgrades and all that. But if I don't find, like, a little empty room off to the side of one area, I'm not particularly gonna get bent out of shape about it. God damn it. Yeah, I know that they aren't clones anymore, but isn't there like a thing? I'm trying to remember. Like Finn in the sequels, right? I know, sequel talk, we're going. But wasn't there some plot thread about, like, he had been a trooper, like, since he was a child? Because that's just how they did things. Like, they would take them in as small children and, like, enlist them as, like, a mandatory thing. I don't remember exactly what all that was, but I think I'm roughly in the ballpark, right? And that's probably, like, the new Empire in the sequels, but I was like, did the original Empire do that? Like, Empire?
I'm stepping back.
Or is that just a sequel thing? But I think they just enlist, like, the same way that we do in the normal Empire, right?
Unproductive, human. Charging. Unessential.
Unessential. Alright, just for that. God, that attack does so much damage. I just had to pacify the robot before still killing it for the XP. Oh, I didn't even mean to do that. They're probably all mobilized. What do you mean all mobilized? What do you mean by that?
What the son of us?
Night. Game has a lot of looting, like a lot. 1/3 of my time is probably spent on searching loot. Holy shit. I think that's kind of like a standard thing in the new Assassin's Creed games, right? Like, I think I heard Odyssey was kind of like that as well. I don't know about, what's the Egypt one called? Origins. I don't know if Origins is also like that.
Jedi.
But, I think Odyssey is like that too. Where they went, like, insanely kind of like RPG light heavy. And it was just like, shitty gear game, insane amount of grinding if you actually want to like get everything. I think that's pretty consistent with like the new Assassin's Creed games. At least from what I've been told. Shit. Enlisted to buy things for his sugar baby boyfriend. And then he blew up. Disney EU has been questionable. That sounds awesome. What do you mean questionable? That sounds like a great story. This one nailed the combat. You don't have to take back what you said about Assassin's Creed games having bad combat. Because they have historically had bad combat. Like, that's just kind of normally been an Assassin's Creed thing. Honestly, I don't know how Assassin's Creed got popular. Okay, hear me out, right? Hear me out. Listen! I'm someone who doesn't have much old nostalgia for Assassin's Creed. Full transparency. But like, the first two games, alright? The first and second Assassin's Creed games, both of them had shitty climbing, a shitty open world, shitty combat, shitty stories. How did the Assassin's Creed games get so big? I don't understand it. Genuinely. It's weird to me. Because I like Assassin's Creed 3. I like Black Flag a lot. Like, I'm not someone who... I actually... Now that, like, years have passed and the bugs have been fixed, hear me out on this, and if you haven't done this, and you own the copy already, give it a shot and you'll see what I mean. Assassin's Creed Unity is actually pretty good. Like, now that all of the problems have been fixed, and, like, I'm not angry about the game like I was back when it came out, because, like, Unity was the last Assassin's Creed game I bought. I played every Assassin's Creed game up through Unity, and that game made me stop buying them. I did not buy Syndicate or anything onwards from that. Still haven't. But nowadays, if you go play Unity, it's actually really good. There wasn't any game with Prince of Persia mechanics on a large scale. Unity was one of the best. It's my second favorite. Like, I would say my top 3 from what I've played is like Black Flag is goated. That I don't think they'll ever top Black Flag, in all honesty. Then Unity, and then Assassin's Creed 3. Played as several Assassin's Creed games, but have never known why. I don't actually have fun, yet they're somehow very enjoyable. That's like a common thing, too. You're not one of the only people... I've heard so many people say that exactly, and I kind of feel the same way. Black Flag and Unity, I actually, like, genuinely have fun. But then, outside of that, it's like, 3 is questionable. It has its moments. But when you go back and play, like, the first 2, woof. I actually, one of my friends, one of my creator friends recently has been playing Assassin's Creed 2 on stream as, like, her single-player game when she's not streaming with other people, like me, smile. And she started playing it because she was like, I loved this game when I was a kid. It's a good nostalgia game to play for me and a lot of other people. Like, yeah, I played that on 360 too. But watching her play it, I've been like, man, this was rough, wasn't it? And she's even like, I don't know why I loved this game so much as a kid. It's fine, but that's about it. Oh my god, is it hidden back here? Is this the last chest in the area? Fuck off! Enjoyed Revolutions too? I don't remember Revolutions.
Jump on in, buddy.
Rogue, I actually forgot Rogue existed. I haven't played Rogue.
What is it?
But I know people don't like it, generally. I've heard only bad things about Rogue. That's what I know about Rogue. Is that I haven't really heard anything good. Oh, Revelations! Yes, Revelations is good. I was like, Revolutions. I don't know that one. Revelations. I know Revelations. I had the disc on 360 that was Brotherhood and Revelations together. I had that. I honestly don't remember much about Brotherhood or Revelations. They were both Ezio, right? Both of those games were Ezio, I think. He had 3 games? Question mark. He had 2 Brotherhood and Revelations. Those were all him. I remember very little about Brotherhood and Revelations, but I know that I had them. I don't think I ever, like, finished either of them. I think I played both, but never, like, got all the way through either. As a kid. Because, you know, when I was younger playing them, it's like, ooh, pirate game, woo! Like, why would I play Brotherhood when I have funny pirate game? Like, Postal? Don't bring up the Postal movie. Do not start me on the Postal movie. I've seen it. We're both Ezio in the same... Okay, that's what I thought. I like Ezio a lot. I think Ezio is my favorite, like, assassin character from the series. Or, fuck, help me out here. What's his name? What's the assassin's name in Unity? Because he was actually really likable, too.
I'll finish you to ribbons. This one's green.
Arno, yes. I liked him, actually. I think Unity aged really well. Because I played it back in, like, 2020. When did...
Help, please.
What building was it? I was gonna say the Vatican. The Vatican did not burn down. Well, okay. What building was it that burned down, and why was Unity significant? Because I have a PC copy of Unity on Uplay that they gave out for free at the time because they had such a faithful recreation of some building, like some historically significant building that burned down 2020. Someone's gotta throw me a bone here. And so I got like a free PC copy, and that's the only reason I gave Unity another shot.
Stim.
And I was like, wait, actually? Why did I hate this game so much? And then I remembered all the bugs. But I was like, now that the bugs are fixed, this game is really good.
Hey, bud. Stim.
Fucking shit. Nice falling through a solid-looking rock. It's just a Fallen Order moment at this point. That's what I'm gonna start calling it. Like those little things that happen throughout my time spent with Fallen Order that are just like, why? Why is the game good, but also has all these weird... Notre Dame. Thank you. Yes. I think that was it, right? Yeah, it was the Notre Dame. Yeah, so they had such a significantly accurate, like, render, both exterior and interior, of the Notre Dame. And they, like, when it burned down, like, for a week, they made it so that you could just download Unity for free and keep it forever. And I got my PC copy then on Uplay. And I was like, wait, this game... I don't really remember the bugs. I went back and replayed it not that long ago, and it was just as good as I remembered. The bugs, I played it at launch, because I was really excited for that game at the time. Black Flag fan at the time. I was, what, like 13 when Unity came out? I was really hyped for that one. Yeah, it was so broken. It was like a Cyberpunk level, like Fallout 76 level kind of issue. If you weren't there for it back then, it really was that bad. Like, I'm not exaggerating. It was one of those games that, like, was historically unstable when it came out. Will always be remembered alongside things like Cyberpunk and Fallout 76 and, well, I was gonna say No Man's Sky, but that wasn't really buggy, was it? It was just empty. I guess just games that were, like, historically bad at launch day is the better way to put it. With things like No Man's Sky and, there's another one like No Man's Sky, where it wasn't necessarily, oh, Battlefront 2, EA's Battlefront 2. That's what I was thinking of. Spore? I was not around playing Spore when it came out. I can't speak on Spore. I can speak on, like, Unity, No Man's Sky, Battlefront 2, etc. How long did it take? I don't know, because I really, like, I played it. I tried to play it for, like, a week, and just got so frustrated that I dropped it until, like, 2020. So I have no idea how long it took for them to fix Unity. Was that all the chests? Oh, I can't check my map while I'm in the water. Kashyyyk hasn't even been that bad to, like, get all the chests and stuff in so far. Or even the secrets. The secrets have been pretty easy on this one. Maybe there's gonna be, like, one small region that's particularly nasty coming up, but... Oh, there's a secret in this region. In this little cavern here. Yeah, Unity, I don't know if you can, like, find... There's probably YouTube videos that have, like, documented the 1.0 build of Assassin's Creed Unity, because, wow, was it rough. One of my favorite bugs that I remember was I had this one crazy-ass bug back when the game first came out, where NPCs were just falling out of the sky, but the thing that was hilarious about it was... As soon as they would touch the ground, they would despawn and fall out of the sky again. So it was literally just raining NPCs, and as soon as they touched the ground, they would go back to the skybox and fall again. That was like the most memorable Unity at launch bug that I ever had. That it was just like, how does this even happen, sort of thing. You encounter a character that plays baseball and his voice acting sucked so much I had to Google it. See a person speaking with southern twang in 8th century England. Turns out it was a real baseball player. What? Yeah, I feel like the story... I've always kind of thought, mostly, not even just like the story and the locations and all that, I think it's just overall, like, the premise of Assassin's Creed sells people more than the games themselves. At least, like, back in the day when they were really bad. I think that happened a lot, where it's like, you got sold on the idea more than, like, the actual game. Which, like, there are games like that that I even still... Like, Stalker, if you play Stalker Vanilla, the game sucks. But Stalker has such a good premise and such a good base to work off of that, like, if you play the Stalker games on PC and you get some mods to, like, fix and enhance things, it's such a cool game series. Like, so cool. There's nothing else like Stalker. Well, yeah, there's nothing else like it. I was gonna say Metro. Metro's, like, loosely similar conceptually, but the difference is, like, Stalker is like a big open world sandbox take on it, and Metro is like super linear story based take on it. It's like polar opposites in terms of design philosophy, but the premise is roughly the same. Like post-apocalyptic Russian world where humans all hate each other and there's freaky mutants everywhere. Like, rough concept is the same. And they share a lot of the same devs. A lot of the team from the Stalker games got picked up to go and work on Metro 2033. Ride to Hell Retribution? No, the concept sucked with that one. Somehow, the game and just the general idea of the game were both terrible in Ride to Hell Retribution. That game is a constant mystery to this day. Can I just climb up to that out of the water? I don't think I can. Come on, Cal. Oh, you can. Huge. Maybe? No, there's no secret over here, is there? Fuck your acid on the floor.
Need to pick me up.
Execution takes the cake. I love, like, historically bad games like Ride to Hell. Oh my god! There's no collisions on that! I'm swinging again. I hope I can hit it again. Oh, I can't! We all saw it, right? There's no collisions on this, like, tree... That tree. I clipped straight through it when I swung up into it. Full body went into the tree. I love this game. Like, yeah, there's no reason that the player should ever touch that. But at least when I'm designing levels, which admittedly, I've said this before, I'll say it again, is one of my weakest development skill sets. I'm a horrible level designer. I just don't have the brain for it. I'm not wired for it. But like, I would put collisions on like everything like that. Just in case. Because like, bugs happen. And considering how consistently I'm able to get those like vines and just general like rope swinging objects to bug out and give me crazy physics where I slam into the ceiling, it would have prevented me from seeing that. It's like, yeah, in normal gameplay, there's no reason that the player would ever realize there's no collisions on that. But clearly I found a way.
Weapons on him.
I want to lock that game up, like Lara Croft locks up Winston. Oh. Ow!
BD, stim here.
There goes my entire force bar. The fuck? Okay, but this is a new area now. I missed the secret. Oh, it's that. Oh, oh shit. That's a crazy secret. And it's a stim.
I'd be so happy to see a crate. It fits. Thank you, BD.
Crazy good, I mean. Like, that's a genuinely good one where I'm like trying to find it, realize I'm in the wrong area, turn around, and then it's like, oh, it's right there. Oh, I thought it said maximum number of stims achieved, not increased. And I was like, wait, I'm at like hard cap for stims. 8 is it? I wouldn't be surprised if the hard cap, just with like the amount I've found and roughly the amount that I have left to explore. Sorry, aggressive hiccup. I wouldn't be surprised if the hard cap is like about 10. That would be my guess. We'd probably get up to 10. Climb, Cal. Got shit to do. Which for a game, oh my god, this isn't even a problem anymore. Needing to climb through here while these guys crawl in on me. No, demo discs aren't a thing anymore. I had a demo disc on my PS1. It was like from some magazine, right? I can't remember what it was. But it had like Crash Bandicoot and shit on it. Like, I didn't have the full Crash Bandicoot game when I was little on PS1.
Perfect.
I just had, I think it was the level where the boulder rolls towards you. I think that was the level on the disc. I think there was more than that, but that's the one I remember. From Pizza Hut. Huge. Am I excited about Hogwarts Legacy? Excited? Not necessarily. Interested? Yeah. Like, I am going to be playing it at launch, but I don't know if excited is the right word.
Got a solid car.
I'm kind of expecting a stinker, but I'm open to the idea of it being good. Like, I'm open to being surprised, but I'm expecting the game to kind of not be good.
Buddy.
That's where I'm at with Hogwarts Legacy. I know that there's a new gameplay trailer that I haven't seen yet, that people are saying looks a lot better than what we've seen previously. But from the gameplay we have seen, that I've seen, I mean, yeah, it doesn't look promising. That's for sure. And that gameplay is not, like, super old either. It's from, like, 6 months ago. You're super excited. No, I'm open to the idea that it could be good. But that's not my expectation. I feel a similar way about, like, the Silent Hill 2 remake that Bloober's working on right now. That we haven't seen gameplay of, but just knowing Bloober Team's track record with, like, horror games, they've never attempted storytelling on that sort of level that Silent Hill is on. Silent Hill 2 specifically is on. And on top of that, they've never designed gameplay that strays away from, like, generic hide-and-seek horror. So I'm really not expecting much out of them for the Silent Hill 2 remake, which sucks, because that's one of my favorite games. But I hope that they can do as much as they can for it, and that it can be the best it can be. Like, I'm open to whatever they try with it, but I have no reason to necessarily be excited or to expect good things out of it. Which is... yeah, that's about how I feel about Hogwarts Legacy. Like, I would love for it to be good, but I have no reason right now to expect it to be good. If that makes sense. Like, I've got a lot more red flags than green at this point in the game's, like, advertising. And just the fact that, like, it's gonna be 3 years late at the time it comes out. Respawn! Oh my... man, come on! Really? You didn't put collisions on that? The only good games coming out, in my opinion, are remakes and remasters. I'm trying to think, what's coming up? I just recently, like, on stream, pulled up a big release calendar. Oh, Tears of the Kingdom is coming out. Oh, there's the chest. That's coming out, like, in the first half of 23. But, like, the two big ones I'm excited for coming up are the Dead Space remake and the RE4 remake. Starfield might be really good. Again, this is, like, similar to what I just said about Bloober, where it's not because of anything with the game's advertising. Like, I haven't seen enough of the game to be able to say anything like this. But because it's Bethesda, and even worse, because it's post-2010 Bethesda, I have every reason to expect that game to be shit. I would love for Starfield to be good, because I really like the concept of Bethesda doing an RPG in space, and, like, trying to do a whole universe rather than just one open world. But it's Bethesda, so I have every reason to expect a bad game. Because their recent track record is, like, Skyrim, Fallout 4, Fallout 76. I have no reason to expect that Bethesda is going to put out a solid game with Starfield. Skyrim was really good. Copium. I've stated my opinions widely about Skyrim. I loved Skyrim when it came out. Skyrim aged like fish. Like, yeah. It's real. It was good in 2011. By the time we got to like 2014, really every open world game and every RPG was outdoing Skyrim. I still play Skyrim? Why? I have one question, why? Even then, like, there were better RPGs at the time. It's not entirely just it aged poorly. It wasn't the best at the time. It was solid at the time, though. Like, I enjoyed it a lot. But nowadays, it's like, ooh. It gives joy to play. I'm glad that you find joy in Skyrim. Because I certainly don't, unfortunately. Wait, in Breath of the Wild? There are ducks in Breath of the Wild? This is news to me. There are ducks in that game? I mean, I'm generally pretty critical of Bethesda. I won't lie. Even, and this is one of my hottest takes, like, me not liking Skyrim, it's a spicy opinion, to be certain. It's nowhere near a common opinion. What's an even spicier opinion of mine, Bethesda-wise, is I don't really like Oblivion either. Really, the only Elder Scrolls game that I thoroughly enjoy is Morrowind. And I can't play vanilla Morrowind. It needs to be modded. Like, I need visual mods, I need enhancements, I need bug fixes, like, I need to do a good bit of modding to Morrowind to actually get that enjoyment out of it. But Morrowind had such an interesting world, it had such good quest design. There's tons of ducks. I don't recall seeing any ducks in Breath of the Wild. Is that weird? I spent how long? 30 days times 4. I spent like 120 hours on my Breath of the Wild playthrough, and I don't recall the presence of any ducks. And I'm being completely genuine. I'm not like shitposting or anything. I have no memory of ducks being present in Breath of the Wild. I have played Kingdom Come Deliverance. That's a really interesting one. I wouldn't necessarily say that I love it, but that game's got a lot of good ideas. There are loads of ducks, can confirm. You saw ducks, but you did not see ducks. They were on screen many times. Yeah, that's probably more what it is. I saw them plenty. I did not register that they existed, though. Why is my... Oh, there we go. I swear I was not pushing down the left trigger. Such as, I think their combat's interesting. I really like their combat. I like their more immersive sim elements that they put in. I'm a bit of an immersive sim guy, though. Like, that's entirely like a preference thing, where that's just kind of like... Immersive sims are typically speaking my thing. Really? 2 of them? 2 of them!
For generations, the Wookiees made a pilgrimage to the top.
2 of them.
The tree guided them.
I like immersion, too. No. You misunderstand. Immersion is one thing. Immersive sim is like a whole subgenre of games. That, like, Kingdom Come Deliverance, depending on who you ask, might be an immersive sim. I would say it is, but some people would say it's not. It's kind of like survival horror, where it's like a very niche genre, and the specifications of what makes an immersive sim are kind of vague. And it's not something that you can really quantify. It's more it's more about the feeling than like the actual mechanics or systems. If that makes sense. It's like the reason that the best way I can put it recently is like the Callisto Protocol is not survival horror. But like Silent Hill 2 is survival horror.
Right here, bud.
Dead Space is not survival horror. But Resident Evil 4 maybe is. I don't think it is, but a lot of people do. So I'll give it credit here. Just for the sake of example. But immersive sim examples would be like System Shock, BioShock. There's actually some purists out there who don't even think BioShock is an immersive sim, but I think that's just like crazy gatekeepy purist shit, in all honesty. Deus Ex, trying to think. Arx Fatalis, Dishonored. It's a subgenre. It's like one of those really weird, like niche, hard to classify subgenres. Oh, Thief? Thief? Other than like the 2014 one, the Thief games are some of the original immersive sims. Ultima Underworld. Now I'm just naming games that people don't know with Ultima Underworld and shit. I said Arx Fatalis too. Ugh. Gets weird when everywhere you go, people cheer you up on sight. Henry's come to see us. Yeah. I remember that because I bought it in early access, so the game has changed a lot since I originally played it. They're being snobby because BioShock is popular? Yeah, I would agree. I would definitely agree. But like, in all honesty, as much as I'm like, there are some really snobby immersive sim fans, I'm admittedly a really snobby survival horror fan. Where like, I can kind of see people being snobby about immersive, because like for me, survival horror is like the main genre I grew up on. Silent Hill, Resident Evil, stuff like that. It means so much to me that I'm so particular about the feel of what survival horror is. Like, there are some things that are just like black and white, no one should disagree on this, where it's like Outlast advertises itself as survival horror. It is nowhere close to survival horror. RE6 is not survival horror. Like, there are those sorts of games that people really shouldn't disagree on, but some people still do.
Help, please.
And then there's stuff like me saying RE4 is not survival horror, and Dead Space is not survival horror. That's more muddled. That's more up for debate. That's more me being the snobby purist in the room. And I recognize it. But BioShock is kind of crazy. Because BioShock was directed by the guy who did System Shock 2, which is widely considered one of the best immersive sims. System Shock 2, for the record, in case you haven't heard me mention it, because I feel like it's been a while, is on my list of, like, if I could make a list of must-play games to give out to people, System Shock 2 would be on it instead of BioShock. That's my crazy take. I really like BioShock. I'm a big fan of BioShock 1 and 2. But I recommend people play System Shock 2 instead of BioShock. Or at least they play it first. That's just me. Have you ever played Rule of Rose? Or no, I haven't seen either of those. I haven't heard of either of those. Still need to finish BioShock 2. I haven't got System Shock. I'm pretty sure System Shock you can only play on PC currently. If it is on console in any way, shape, or form, I don't know about it. It's a game from '99. It's also got that. I talked about it when we played Silent Hill 1. It's got that aesthetic that I love, where it's like early 3D gaming, where everything is like, it's 3D, but we didn't have the resources to process like a lot of polygons at one time. So it's got that like super blocky, like chunky kind of 3D look to it that I love. Some people don't. but I really like it. I find that style super endearing. I love early 3D games from like, it's kind of like 96 to like 2000 or 2001 even if you're stretching it, but more like 2000 is kind of the flat cutoff. I love that era of like 3D game graphics. There's just something so endearing about those really blocky, stiff models. I don't know, I like it a lot. And the way the environments look in that era is really interesting to me. It's like a less is more thing, where your brain does that like filling in the gaps stuff with the more blocky environments. I really like it. Rule of Rose is probably the most horrific game that could ever affect you. I'd say it's above Silent Hill in every way, and it's super expensive now, too. What the fuck? Got me curious. Look what you did! How expensive? I'm going on eBay. I think I might have seen this before. It looks familiar. No, I haven't seen this. That character, the main character, is not familiar to me. Where's like eBay or Amazon maybe? Let's see, what does Amazon have it for? Okay, there is one in stock. What in the unholy? Am I signed in on Amazon? I'm not. Okay. I just have to check because if I'm signed in on Amazon, it doxes me. What in the fuck? Can you see it? Can you read it? This PS2 game is $945 for a physical copy. Maybe piracy isn't that bad after all. And they charge delivery? Yeah, $5 delivery too. No, I've not heard of this. Oh, Boulder Punch did a video on it like 2 months ago. I'm surprised I didn't see that. I don't watch Boulder Punch a lot, but I'm subbed to him. What was the other one? Quan. Survival game. The cover, this is also survival horror. Wait, FromSoft made a survival horror game? What the fuck? This is FromSoft. Huh. Like, obviously, this is pre-Soulsborne FromSoft by about 5 years, if I'm right, about when Demon Souls came out. But FromSoft made a survival horror game. I was trying to think of what's the weird PS2 survival horror game that I have heard of, that people have told me I need to play that I haven't because it doesn't look that good to me. It's called Haunting Ground. Do you know Haunting Ground? It was probably $3 at FuncoLand at one point. You know it was, like in some random bargain bin, like in 2010 or something. But I mean, the reasons that those old games become so expensive is, like, lack of availability for physical copies. Like, that's why some of those old PS2 games can go for, like, hundreds of dollars for a physical copy. It's just because they're not in circulation. Like, you can't easily get a physical copy of it. Man, I can't go back the way I came to try to find this chest. Eternal Darkness? That one I know the name. Hold on. That might be survival horror. Hold on, let me look. Eternal Darkness. I know the name of this one. So I know that I've come across it before. I know I haven't played it, but I'm familiar. It says action adventure, so I'm gonna assume using themes of psychological horror and cosmic horror. I have heard of this. Why have I heard of it? Who's it by? Silicon Knights. Eternal Darkness is great. Oh, Steve Henfin. Fuck, I can never say it. Steve Hennifin did the soundtrack. One of the greatest GameCube games. That's probably why I've heard of it then. What's this guy's track record? Why do I know this guy? The director's name. I know his name, and I don't know why. Oh, that's why I know his name. What a weird... This guy had a pretty short career in game design. This is so odd. Okay. So he started out his career doing kind of like nothing burger kind of games. Like, I've never heard of these. These are super obscure nothing games for like DOS and stuff. And then in 1996, he made Legacy of Kain. He was the production lead and lead programmer on Legacy of Kain. And then 6 years later, he was the director on Eternal Darkness. And then 2 years later, he co-produced, and this is where I know his name from, Metal Gear Solid, the Twin Snakes. That's why I know his name. Did you ever play Lost Planet? No. However, I have that disc, like I have that game in storage. My cousin, who's like the same age as me, Griff, he used to be on stream back in like the Twitch days. Some people who are OG might know him. He at one point, like, he sold his PS3 and he kept all the games, but he sold the PS3, and then he was hoping that like PS4 would get backwards compatibility someday, and then it did, but it was in the subscription service, and he was like, I'm just gonna sell them to GameStop then. But GameStop was gonna give him like literally 50 cents per game or something. So he was like, fuck it, you still have your PS3, right? And I was like, yeah. So he just gave them to me, and so I have Lost Planet. He gave me the game. I've never played it though. But I do have a disc of Lost Planet. Eternal Darkness is $200 on Amazon. Glad I still have my copy. There's some games like that. Like a lot of those early 2000s games, you can start to get some pretty good prices on them as they age more and more. Are we at the point yet where like my Halo 2 disc is worth a lot? I could never part with my Halo 2 disc, but I'm curious. Or like maybe my RE2 disc, like my PS1 RE2 or any of that trilogy might be valuable. I don't know. Silent Hill, the original. Those games are just old enough to where it's like the amount of working copies are going to start dwindling more and more over time. And not many people are going to be selling them, so they're going to be worth a lot. And I'm like, are any of those worth a lot now? Okay, so where does this dump me back? Oh. It brings me all the way up here. Now, let's go to eBay. eBay! Best website for buying 2000s video games. Let's see. Halo Combat Evolved. I'm gonna start here. I'm just gonna run through like some of my favorite old games. Not at all. That's still, it's worth like 25 bucks, which is more than you would think, but like, yeah, not getting anything for that. What about Resident Evil 2 PS1? Let's see. Where's the version that I don't... It's worth... It varies wildly. Like, really crazy amounts of variation here. Oh, I might as well put this up. Why would I not? I don't think eBay will dox me. I don't have an eBay account, so... A really wild variation of prices. Where, like... The Black Label box is going for like 70 in this guy's case, and then it's going for 35 here. I have a Black Label. 45 here. It's just, this one's all over the place. Be sure to look at sold listings. Yeah, how do I do that? How do I do that? This is a random rabbit hole you've sent me down. This one has bids on it. That's crazy. So this one, like, currently I'm assuming is bid at... A lot of these are actually bids now that I'm looking at it. They're going for about 20 bucks on the bids. The filter's on the left. I just have to find it. Oh, I wonder how much my Dino Crisis disc would be. That's an obscure 90s game that I have a disc for. Where do I find sold? Sold items. About 50. Who the fuck knows? Knows. 68? 45, 60, 61. I would say RE2 is like 45 to 60 then, just looking at like the sold ones. Like, you can get it up to selling like a full price game nowadays. What else was I gonna look up? Actually, let me look at Dino Crisis now. Ooh, 16, 35, 68. That's the Dreamcast version. I have the PS1. 65. A lot of variation here as well. Oh, Tekken 3, only 15 bucks for Tekken 3. Dude, you way undervalued that, I feel like, right? Tekken 3 physical disc probably should have been more than $15. Am I wrong here? That's a PS1 classic. Like, that's the PS1 Tekken. And he only sold it for 15? It's kind of nuts. That doesn't seem right. Oh, because it's greatest hits. Yeah, that makes sense. Black Label, okay, so for people who don't know their PS1, essentially the way it breaks down is like Black Label's like an OG copy, and a Green Label or a greatest hits, whichever you call it, is like a later, like resold version. So it's exactly what Six Iron is saying, where like collectors want the original, like the Black Label, rather than like a resold version. First game had Lost Planet. I was like, what game? First game had a story. I can't even remember. That's got to be worth nothing. Because now we're getting into like obscure 360 PS3 generation. These sell for like fuck all. Wow, it's not even like selling. 7 war fighting games. I'm just looking at the covers. It's MW2, COD 4, I don't know. Battlefield 2, Brothers in Arms, Lost Planet. He sold all of those for 15 bucks. He got scammed. There's no way you're selling 7 games, some of them being absolute classics, and you only got $15. That guy scammed himself. Pull up SmackDown. Here comes the pain. Black Label. About 30, 35. Yeah, pretty consistently 30 bucks. It was like 70 during COVID. That's weird. What else was I going to look up? There's one that oh, Silent Hill. Oh! I have one of these. I actually, chat, I used this Black Label disc to stream the game just recently. I used this disc. This one's valuable. Even the greatest hits. I have one of these. Well, now I know. You know, if I ever have a rough financial situation, I gotta get some quick cash, sell my PS1 Silent Hill disc. Disc only options are going for 100 alone on Silent Hill. Wow. I wonder, it's probably because the game didn't sell all that well in America way back when. Silent Hill was an absolute breakout hit in Japan, but not in the West. Until Silent Hill 2, that's when it became popular in the West, was with Silent Hill 2. The original didn't sell all that well here. So it's probably like, if you have like a English black label Silent Hill disc, probably pretty popular, or pretty expensive. Is there anything else I want to look at that I have? I checked Dino Crisis, I checked Resi, I don't know, maybe like Crash Bandicoot. I'm throwing shit at the wall at this point. Oh, nothing. What? No respect for the classics here. Absolutely no respect. Sorry, is this sold? But can I look? I wanted to look at the picture. I think that that's all the PS1 Crash games that he sold for $20. No respect for the classics. I'll shoot one more blank with Spyro. More valuable than Crash? That's just Year of the Dragon? How'd you manage to get that? How'd you manage? Like, no one else is getting that kind of... Oh, Collector's Edition. Interesting. Alright, distraction over. I'm cutting myself off. I just realized how long I was looking at game discs on eBay. I got pulled in there for a second. Yeah, now I know. My Silent Hill disc is pretty valuable, actually. The more you know. Kinda... So I'm assuming the reason that, like, Halo is not valuable, even though, like, disc availability probably isn't all that great, is that it was popular. So there's more in circulation for, like, Halo CE than, like, Silent Hill 1. A good game is a good game. Yeah, there's a lot of good games that will just kind of go on to be forgotten to time. Like Dino Crisis, chat. How many of you have heard of Dino Crisis? Like, genuinely. Or maybe not even just have you heard of it. How many of you have seen gameplay of Dino Crisis? 6 Iron definitely has. But, like, outside of 6 Iron. Who's... Three branches, man. Parasite Eve. Oh! I have pure... I'm going back to eBay real quick. That's a good one to check. How did I not think of that? I have a Parasite Eve disc. Black Label. All of my PS1s are Black Label, I think. Actually, no, my Crash, I think, is not. I don't think my Crash is Black Label. Yeah. It's decent. Those have to be worth something. Dino Crisis was like 30 bucks. Parasite Eve looks like roughly 45, 30 to 45. Like, even saying 45 is a bit generous on that, it seems. Oh shit, I'm going backwards. I just peeked at that one, though. Maybe on Sold, you'll find a different story, but Parasite Eve doesn't seem to be worth a lot. Weirdly, because that's a pretty obscure one. It's just, I grew up on survival horror because that was, well, I don't even know if I was... Parasite Eve is it's weird to call Parasite Eve survival horror. Like, a lot of people will kind of lump it in there generally, but I don't know if I would agree with it. Parasite Eve is a weird game. It's like a PS1 horror elements kind of game, but I would say it's more an RPG than anything, gameplay-wise. Like, I've heard people call it survival horror, but I think it just has the same kind of style, visually and story-wise, as like the rest of the PS1 survival horror games. So people lump it in just off of that. Sold it for $450? Damn. I collect games, but I don't collect physical copies anymore. Like, the game collection is not so much about having the copy for me. It's more about actually just playing the game. So, like, my Steam library is, like, 360 games or something. Like, something ridiculous. And I've at least played, like, 15 minutes of most of those. Like, some of those are sitting in there and I've never touched them. But I've played most of my Steam games. At least 15 minutes minimum. Like, I've checked them out at the very least. Because Steam is amazing. You go on, like, Christmas sale, there's all these obscure games that you've never heard of. They're, like, $1. And you're like, well, it's $1, so I can't really lose anything if it's a bad game. I'll check it out. Curiosity. With disc rot, you never know. Yeah. I don't want to climb all the way back up to the tree. By the time I get up there, it's going to be end time anyway. I'm going to call it 13 minutes early. That's why I kind of stopped, is because I suddenly realized that getting all the way back up top for that one chest, like, it's going to be time to end stream anyway, by the time I even get up there. Anyway. Good random talk about games, and again, I discovered my Silent Hill is worth, like, $200 to $300, so that's cool to know. Anyway. Oh wait, Madness Returns is on Steam? I didn't even know that. I should wish list it so I can just pick it up for, like, you know, $3 like that. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did enjoy it and you haven't done so already, you happen to be new around here, feel free to go ahead and leave a sub, come back another time. We're doing this. We're doing Hollow Knight All Achievements. We're doing A Link to the Past. We're doing Silent Hill 2. We're doing a lot of games right now. I've done that thing again where I've started too many games and I'm just bouncing around like crazy. You never know what I'm going to stream on any given day until I set up the stream as public. You don't know. I know what I'm streaming through like Friday, but you don't. That's the fun part. Anyway, also feel free to go ahead and leave a like on the stream if you haven't done so already. It helps out a lot with algorithm when the stream turns into a video, blah, blah, blah. Helps boost it, helps grow the channel, even when I'm not able to sit here and stream all day, every day. So I appreciate it. Thank you. If you're looking for ways to engage with the community outside of YouTube, feel free to go down near the bottom of the description. Check out the links down there. Things like my Twitter, our Discord server. I've got TikTok down there now, all sorts of stuff. Check out any of that if you're interested. Other than that, though, once again, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see all of you guys back here next time. I hope you all have the rest of your day. Thank you for coming to the stream, and goodbye.